And checking.
We're live.
I believe so.
I like dick.
We'll do it live. Big fat wibbly wobbly penises.
He said the thing. Roll camera right now. Let's go. No script. We'll do it live.
Alrighty.
Instead of that black thing that goes, it's just RJ saying that.
That pretty much is our marker, and it works fine.
That's like the thing where they have the that.
The marker. Yes, the clock point. It's just for AV synchronization.
Yep.
Where am I new
technically, RJ doesn't work for that because he's not on video, but we'll see.
The
marker.
Oh, it's so hard to see. They're super sparkly. And blue and purple.
And here, is Matt in the Shadow Realm? Here's the link to the stream.
He's stuck in the weirdest position.
Oh god, that's side-eye.
I'm saving that. Hopefully I can.
I mean, it's preserved forever now. It's preserved on YouTube.
Oh, that man's got some hungry eye. Oh,
I've got it forever. I've got it saved forever.
Good.
You will never live it down.
Good. Yeah, I might need you to send that to me at some point because I know I might need to finally dust off Photoshop again.
I'm putting it in the group chat. Just give me a minute.
This one's my favorite.
Matt, can you hear us?
It's a classic.
Sound check.
Sound check 1 2.
Nope, he's in the Shadow Realm.
But I can see him.
Yeah, it looks like he can hear us. It looks like he can
And I lost my ability to speak English, apparently.
Oh, Phoebe, none of us can truly speak English.
We're all just faking it.
Fake it till you make it.
He looks so smug.
He's got the smolder going.
That's exactly what it is. Oh no!
Huh?
That expression he was basically giving a smolder.
Oh yeah, oh god, he was attempting the smolder. Here comes the smolder.
Oh boy.
20 minutes into Netflix and chill, and he gives you that look.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Jughead.
Where's the other one?
Good. He can hear us.
You cannot be heard.
No.
You're even more in the void because you're now perpetually loading on my screen.
As soon as Quinn started the recording, you got banished.
Ah, found you, you bastard.
That is a damn shame.
Alrighty.
So recap time.
If Matt,
I mean,
good. I was gonna try and.
If he can.
I guess I can recap and while Matt tries to fix his shit.
Yes.
Or if
might as well.
Tell you what, does anyone else want to try the recap, or do you not? Does anyone remember what happened? I should say.
I already don't remember.
I remember exactly. I mean, I remember exactly what happened.
So basically, what happened?
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be
Gerald had one too many.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gerald had 6 too many. I call it official that Gerald's a lightweight.
Gerald, how dare you?
Headcanon, Gerald's a lightweight.
Gerald had one too many and decided to take out some aggression for another party member that was totally the reason and tried to burn somebody's house down to get right, in his own words.
Combustible lemons.
All of the side characters. There was this one side character that teleported home, had some heartfelt moments with their parents. There were these other side characters that went and interrogated a guard captain or something about a monster, something about Randy Pitchford. I don't know. That's what happened.
All right.
I moved to have Gerald strip of his levels down to 1 because of this bullshit.
I will.
How dare he call it side
consideration?
Oh no, Gerald's not calling side characters. I am.
How dare his player call us side characters? Suffer for the sins of your father.
Anyway, to elaborate,
rocks fall and kill Gerald, ignoring armor.
To elaborate, Shava,
Quinn?
I'm elaborating on your the beginnings of your recap. Shava went and teleported home in a moment of drunken stupor, and met with her parents, who she had not seen in quite some time. They were surprised, and there was a heartfelt reunion, and they learned that she was a warlock, which, just lose
I was just pointed first. Yeah, that was, sorry. Okay. RTC disconnected. Discord had an aneurysm.
Alrighty.
Woo!
Okay. Anyway.
Woo!
Anyway, so yeah, Shava reunited with her parents. She got some emotional support. Got some. They basically were like, okay, they let her stay for a day and gave her some advice here and there. Also, Tyler, your question from last session about stuff you wanted to ask them for advice.
It's lagging. It's not cutting.
Yeah, you are lagging on my
yeah,
screen.
that is really, really bad.
Phoebe?
What?
There we go.
Okay.
Phoebe, I think Phoebe's fine. Okay, I think
I should be fine. I mean, I haven't said anything.
Okay, so
I'm just using my math.
She's good on my end.
So yeah, Tyler, when Shava asked them advice on various things, they didn't have any advice for the siege, because that is completely outside their area of expertise.
Fair enough.
For the pact and that whole situation, what they had to say is they would recommend not listening to your patrons' requests and not following them. And they gave you the knowledge that the way Warlock pacts work, a patron cannot take back power that has already been given. They can stop giving new power, i.e. leveling up if you piss them off, but they can't take it away.
Interesting.
So, that as a sort of, you won't suddenly become powerless if you stop doing what he tells you.
No, nobody Shava to her patron when she's level 20. You're not my sugar daddy anymore.
And they also said that they would start researching ways to safely, completely sever a warlock connection if that's something you would want, just so they could have it as a backup.
Am I getting a class change?
I mean, that's up to how you play Shava.
We'll see.
Don't forget, you have to have a reasonable explanation to slide into a new class. It can't just be suddenly she's a monk.
Suddenly Shava's a bard.
Yeah, right. It's got to be. I mean, she had the horniness part of the stereotypical bard down, but I don't think she's very charismatic.
There's also the thing where
by the way, my laptop isn't being a little fuckwad today. No Shadow Realm, because fuck my phone. This piece of shit. Fuck it.
What's happening?
I have no idea.
His phone. Like yeeted.
Oh, okay. I still can't see him, so forgive me.
But yeah, no.
Forgiven. For now.
Yeah, as for your question about class changing, I mean, we'll see what happens. It is worth noting Shava absolutely has the intelligence to be a wizard, if only she could figure out why she can't do spells good.
If only she actually studied.
Oh, she studied.
Oh, wait, the intelligence?
He hasn't studied the right things.
Intelligence is the main stat for wizards.
So is a 20 good?
20 is the maximum that you can get normally.
When I would like to point out that studying the female body is not grounds for becoming a wizard.
That's all. This
Not
is
that
true.
kind of wizard.
That's grounds for becoming a stereotypical bard.
I'm a wizard, and I can give her the old razzle dazzle.
Meanwhile,
First off, that's sorcerer.
Cass and Zergo went to talk to Miles, the captain of the guard, and learned that he was not doing well. Essentially, he had completely cracked under the pressure of, I'm suddenly the guard captain and there's an impending siege for me to deal with. Oh god, I'm not qualified for this. What do I do? And was visited by some sort of entity that gave him terrible advice, but he was emotionally unstable enough to accept it. You basically talked some sense into him and were like, dude, you can accept help from other people. To which point, you also were visited by said entity who did not seem pleased. Got intel that it would probably show up again the subsequent night. And also, you basically got recruited to help protect Miles for a speech he was planning to make the next day. You all reunited, got ready for said speech, and as a few minutes before the speech was supposed to happen, there was like a crowd gathering out there. You were all in an alleyway next to it, and sort of getting prepared. You all caught the familiar whiff of sulfur in the air.
It's not familiar for me. I've got no clue why it smells like shit.
You were there for Randy.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was they.
Everybody was there for it.
Randy was right after they busted.
Weird
you out.
ooze thing.
Oh, that guy. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I was just drawing a
Gerald
blank.
dubbed Randy.
So yeah,
I heard random character that I did not know off the top of my head, so I just assumed it was somebody
Probably
that was
has a
before me.
USB stick.
worth noting.
We
Randy
called
is,
him Randy ourselves.
Yeah, Randy is not his name. That's just the name RJ started calling him, and it stuck.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I think he likes sea shanties.
I even said, as Gerald.
No, I was the one questioning it. He was explaining it to me. Alright,
that's
so
too
Randy
obvious.
is the guy who was
Seems more like a Willerman
stinky
kinda
in
guy.
the cave room and
Yes.
wants to eat the dreams.
Memories specifically, but yes.
Memories, yes.
Yes.
Dremeries.
Anyway,
Dremeries, absolutely.
as we
Actually, I just realized. Quinn, can I ask about that before I come back?
That's actually a good question. I'm gonna have one of them make an Arcana check to see if they know about these things. They do not. They basically seem like we'll look into that too. Real quick before we come into this, 'cause ooh, oh my. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Oh, that's never a question you want to hear.
15.
Okay.
16.
Where the fuck perception? What is that?
It's underneath
Never
it's
mind,
underneath
I-
your saving throw.
Passive.
I'm looking at it.
Your
now.
senses.
14. Okay. You are all surprised by it. I rolled stealth.
Where's IL when
Dang
you
it. Where is IL when you...
But that said, I would still like you all to roll initiative. Yeah, I got I got a mod 20.
favorite.
I rolled a mod 20 on stealth, so
IL would have noticed.
yes, he would have.
I rolled a 19, and I get to add on to that.
That's my best initiative in a while.
Oh, I don't get to add anything on there.
14.
22.
19.
19.
14 for Zergo, 19 for both. Was that for both Gerald and Chiyoko?
It appears so. I know. I'm
wait, can you
19.
guys actually... fuck.
I
I'll
don't
be
get
back in
any
a second.
bonuses
So
for
I
initiative.
can hear you. I can. Or
22.
22. And Shiava,
There we go.
Well,
12. All right, I heard it, and yeah, Ethan, I heard a 14 from you.
Yeah, 14.
Cool.
I'm
And-
not the last PC! Tyler.
All right.
I'm still the first.
Sava is extra surprised.
Now-
Shut up, let me have this, Phoebe. I haven't rolled above a 10 in literal months.
You need,
On my
you need to
initiative.
put in, remind yourself, I have advantage on initiative.
I know.
So,
But I haven't rolled above a 10 in months. It's nice to finally have that.
you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing excellent.
All right,
I
so-
believe in you.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, not really. Everything I do is pretty much handled by other party members. I'm just here for extra flair.
Mood.
All right. So essentially, wait, Shava, what is your Dex mod?
Dex?
Yeah. Actually, I can push that on my end.
2.
Okay. So yeah, that should be the other way around. Okay. So we hit most of your turns. If you're surprised, you can't do anything on your first turn. No action. You can't move, take actions or bonus actions or reactions until your turn ends. That being the case, we will get to Randy's turn. And what Randy is going to do
Is he gonna ruin a franchise?
well, as you watch, you all watch as.
What do you mean a franchise?
A franchise.
Do you think he's gonna stop at one?
We all watch as he.
Yeah, you all watch as the red slime slides from under this door of this house and forms into the individual you saw previously. And he reaches out to his hand to almost touch Miles. And Miles needs to make a saving throw.
Please make it. I knew this is what he was going for. Please make it.
Gerald just gonna yell, Randy, bad touch.
Holy shit. He actually made it.
Fuck.
Yes.
He actually just barely made it.
Thank God.
So, Quinn, to clarify, I don't know if you're just using different surprise round times, but we still have some things we can do.
Like what?
You can take a bonus action, and once your turn ends, you can take a reaction.
Okay, the reaction thing, yes, but I looked up where it says you can't take actions. Bonus actions count as actions.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, I did look into that. But yes,
Okay.
all of you but Shava can currently take reactions.
Alright.
And
Usually just the boobs.
And with that being the case, Randy will be annoyed that what he just did didn't work, and you'll see a look of
Wait!
To be you,
Quinn?
Randy.
Yeah?
I can't be surprised.
oh.
I have a dagger warning.
Ooh.
That's why I have advantage on initiative.
Go ahead and take
Oops.
go ahead and take your turn. Thank you for reminding me.
Fuck!
You can't surprise me.
You know, I'm glad we caught it this early.
Yep,
That kind of thing usually happens like 5 turns later.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
Motherfuck.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. She clearly forgot for some amount of
Isn't
time.
there something about barbarians and surprise now that I think about it?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I thought
I think it has to do with traps and stuff.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah,
with
that's on the awareness thing applies to dex saves that you can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know of anything that says you can't be surprised.
I'm gonna take the tactful route.
I don't
And
think there's
grab,
a single race that can inherently not be
I
surprised.
am so sorry. What's his name again?
Miles.
Miles.
Miles by the wrist.
Okay.
And cast. Do I still have it? Fog cloud.
Fog cloud. Okay.
I'm not sorry. I'm casting it mostly on Randy, but like partially on us a little bit too.
All right.
We'll deal with it.
You'll live. I can take it out once we're gone.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So you all watch as Cass waves her hand as she grabs Miles back, and a billowing cloud of fog engulfs pretty much all of you. What's the radius on that?
It is.
Oh, yeah, wait.
No, wait, that's the range.
20-foot radius. So yeah,
20-foot radius.
all of you are.
Yeah.
Let her take her turn because she goes first regardless.
That's fine. You have advantage on initiative rolls. Also, if you are surprised at the beginning of combat but not incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn if you enter a rage before doing anything else.
Oh, okay.
Is that part of your
I also rolled a
specific
22.
path?
Feral instinct. That's
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash in the opposite direction of Randy.
Okay. If you're taking Miles, you're at half speed.
If I'm taking Miles, what?
If you're taking Miles, you'll be at half speed because you can't go at.
That's
full
okay.
speed.
I'm just trying to get him out of there.
I mean, hey, dash means she gets normal speed.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the only reason I'm trying to just get him out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Go away.
Yeah, good call.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. What is that? You would then use your. Well, let's see. You're right next to him. So, are you going to use your bonus to disengage?
You keep getting cut off at the end of your sentences.
Are you?
I'm gonna assume you said bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, you have.
I'll just move half back. It's fine.
We're
in the fog cloud.
Are you dashing? Oh wait, action was fog cloud, so that would be 15.
I either dash or disengage. If I have to disengage, then I'll just disengage and dash in the next turn.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that you would get 15 feet away. Just making sure I have it all in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you. Then Gerald. Would you like to say "fuck surprise"?
Yes. I rage.
All right. Do you see? And
Me just like what's this? Pop's blood vessel.
Yeah, and from as far as you can see, the blue figures at all with the fog around. There's this interesting effect as the sort of fog disperses them and makes them look all wispy and incorporeal, more so than usual.
Oh, it's time to you know what? It's time to go hard. It's time to get reckless.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh, you made a serious fucky wucky. It's time to get in the forever box.
So
Kinky box?
I'm gonna charge at least 10 feet into Randy.
Okay. I guess you can say you were at least 10 feet away for that.
All right, and then I'm gonna reckless.
Alright.
So does that put him at normal with the fog, or?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good question.
Well, because fog is heavily obscuring our
Hold
vision,
on.
so I figured that would put you at disadvantage.
It's not normal.
Well,
Yeah.
that depends on Quinn if he wants to give us that disadvantage. If not,
well,
you get
yeah,
advantage.
it's heavily obscured, so that would be disadvantage. So yeah, that reckless would just be a straight roll.
All right then.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Okay, that's
You don't have to be.
It's okay. I just took the second dice away. My first roll was a 19.
Okay, there you go.
You're welcome.
All right, nobody's saying thank you. Calm down.
Uh,
Calm down there, Mr. Crit Pants.
3 of these. And then I'm gonna have to do a
Quinn, do you regret giving him that champion feat yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Just wait until two of us have
Oh,
sex.
that's right. I don't get my turn now.
12.
Honestly, I don't even think the crit thing's as bad as the damage buff you gave him.
12 plus 6. That's 18. And then another 6 is 24.
Like 3d6 is insane.
And then I add in
You're not wrong.
the 5 off of charter. That's 29. And then I add in 4. It's 33.
33. Okay. Yeah, he'll take that.
And then I'll get reckless again, and I'll just roll regular.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me,
Right.
Jello, do you
That is 13 plus 7.
What?
13 plus 7. Yeah, that'll hit.
Mod 20. So all right.
I'm painting and playing a game, sir.
That's
I
4,
don't need your distraction.
11, and then 11 plus 4 is 15.
15.
That's it.
Okay.
You're very cute.
All right, you
What is
carve
this
into this thing,
thing?
and you hear a hiss of pain as the fire damage cuts into it.
How have you been, Randy? You fucking bitch.
He says, yeah. And now his turn's going to change because Miles is no longer in range. But he's going to say, "All right, that's enough of that." And Gerald, I would like you to make a Wisdom save with advantage.
All right then. That would be 17 minus 1, so 16.
16, not
Pretty
quite enough. You, Gerald,
Oh boy.
Yikes.
you feel your body stop responding to you.
Oh.
And you feel a will take it over that is not your own.
Can you use Crown of
my
Madness?
muscles.
That or it's some sort of domination.
You feel Randy's thoughts enter your mind, and you hear its voice in your mind whisper a simple phrase: "Kill your friends." And that sounds completely reasonable.
That sounds completely reasonable. And it's just like in response, well, they did stop me for trying to burn down that house.
Yes.
Oh God.
They will pay for that.
Will we now?
Okay. Now, surprise round is over, and we're back to the top. Cass, it is back to you.
Oh, I get to go again. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm. And actually, Randy will continue on to that. Gerald, start with the rogue.
No.
All right. So Cass, you're just continuing to book it.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
So
For now.
Are you doing a full triple move?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would get you a full 60 feet away from the melee.
Yep. With our friend.
Yes. And actually, here's a question: are you running towards or to or away from the speech venue? The sort of courtyard.
Away. And then at the end, I'm gonna stop and tell him to keep running.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn back around.
Sounds.
I'm gonna
good.
assume that I didn't hear what those two said. That was all in Gerald's head.
That was in his head, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I had no idea.
Yep.
In your head.
Let's see. I believe Chiyoko has better dex than
Just a
Gerald.
good warning.
So
Gerald
it's my
could
turn?
quite possibly one shot, maybe two shot me. So
And yeah, it is Chiyoko's turn now.
I mean, we're all.
Alright,
I'm not gonna
who's
lie.
around me? Who can I see around me?
Gerald.
Who can you see?
Nobody.
No one.
We are in heavily obscuring fog.
Okay, so who can I directly see around me right now?
Say again.
Who can I see directly
one.
see right
Whoever
now?
we're
You
like
cannot.
right next
You're
to.
in fog. You cannot see a shit.
Well, yeah, but we were grouped up before we started running off and doing stuff, and during the surprise round, me, Tyler, and
And
Ethan haven't moved
basically-
yet. So are we? So I can? Am I able to?
As far as you know, everyone is right where they were. You
Yeah,
might
you
have,
could cheat it that way.
you might have heard footsteps moving away, but you cannot tell who moved.
Right.
Yeah, you are you basically have very little to go off of right now.
All right, so I want to cast Bless,
Okay.
and
Do you need to see the target?
Does it say that I need to see? I thought it just
Check the
I'll check it.
description.
You
Just
left
tap
it.
it. It should.
Oh,
We
no,
want-
it does not.
within range. It just says within range.
Does not have. You do not have to see them. Okay, cool. So who would you
Yeah,
like
that
to
was.
Yep.
All right, so is Phoebe within range for me to cast Bless?
No,
or is she's too far away?
She's out.
So I'm just.
I am
so
60 feet away.
I'm just gonna cast it at first level and put it with Ethan. So
Zergo.
Zergo, Shava, and Gerald.
All
Not
right.
Gerald.
You're gonna
Well-
get. But he doesn't know.
I don't know,
He doesn't. That's
So-
true.
so I'm going to because I
Okay.
have
None of
to
us
choose
do,
3
except
targets.
for Gerald.
Good roll. Good.
I was going to give it to Phoebe as well, but
That's okay. I took that risk moving away. Don't worry about it.
it's
Yep.
all good. So I'm gonna
I
cast
appreciate
that.
the sentiment.
All right. So
You guys get +4 on attack rolls and saving throws
a D4
for a minute.
It's a D4.
Yeah, plus D4.
We're getting. Sorry, who's getting blessed?
Zergo, Shava, and Gerald.
What is that?
Oh,
I
I,
know, but-
wish you hadn't. I know you don't know, and it's just I don't know either. But at a game. Oh
What
god.
does that do for me?
You
D4 to
attack. You
Don't
add a D4.
metagame.
A
Yeah,
D4 of 10 health?
No.
No, it-
When you attack, you can add a D4 to your roll.
Okie dokie.
You get a plus D4 on saving throws
on
and
attacks and saves.
Yep.
Wonderful.
which
Damn
is
it,
why I was
Phoebe
hoping
went before
to get that to Phoebe as well, but
Speaking of Gerald,
It's okay.
Yeah,
I have uncanny dodge.
I know, but
No.
Honestly,
Good luck.
Phoebe, I'm a little more worried about the rest of us.
Don't just.
Well, it's my turn, and
What is he
Cass,
saying? Sure, I'm
Cass,
just,
you stopped me from burning down a house.
can you even see Cass?
You can't see me.
You're still in the fog cloud.
you're basically
Okay.
the way this works is
And Cass has moved.
you want to fulfill the order you've been given to the best of your ability. So if that starts with get out of this fog so you can see what's going on, that might be worth
All
doing.
right. Then I will get out of the fog.
All right, you can see Cass trying to make a break for it with Miles.
All right. Can I get to Cass?
Yeah, I'd say. Well, you have Charger, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I can. Even if I double move, I can swing at the end with my
dude,
move.
you have 40 speed and you can charge attack. You can
Oh
absolutely.
fuck!
Like barbarians,
gonna die!
barbarians can heckin' move.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go, and I mean,
Oh.
here's the thing though. If it's to the best of my ability, the question is, would I use reckless or not? I, as a player, would not use reckless, but if it's to the best of my ability, Gerald probably would.
Let me read the spell real quick. Which it does its best to obey. It specifies simple and general course of action. Blah, blah, blah. This is defensive. It just says to the best of your ability. I mean, I'd say if Gerald would interpret that as reckless, then he probably would do that. I'll leave that to your discretion.
Well, I'm not gonna metagame, so sorry, Phoebe.
I get it. It's cool.
I
might die.
I'm going to charge at Phoebe, and I am going to reckless attack Phoebe. 16 plus 7.
Well, good thing
Oh wait, I should I'll add in the D4. So 16 plus 7 plus 4.
Yes.
It hits
Yeah.
together.
All right.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Phoebe.
I'm sorry.
Why are you all apologizing to me? It's not my fault.
6. That's 9.
I know it's not my fault, but like
9 plus 2 is 11. Add in the 4. That's
Guys, I figured it out. This is Quinn's way to TPK us.
add in the 5.
He just overpowered Gerald and then turned him on us.
You take 20 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge.
So that would be 10.
Right?
Okay, hold on.
I will
There we go.
I will swing again.
Oh fuck!
Yes,
So,
this is
here we
the big weakness of barbarians.
Here we go.
Fuck!
Hey Phoebe,
Oh.
I got a 19.
Ah, fuck!
I am sorry. All right,
It's a double-edged sword.
That's 10. That's
Literally.
16. That's
So
20,
wait, fog cloud is
22.
concentration. I gotta.
Oh yeah, she's got to make a save.
I'm
for
not. That's 22. Add in the 4. 26.
So, okay, so first make your first con save at a DC 10, and your second one is a DC 13 for concentration.
Alright.
I mean, are you still up after
I'm
the
at
second one?
9
More than
hit
that, right?
points! And the
So here's the
con
question.
con save does not happen.
Here's
You say
the question,
you
Quinlan.
lift it? Is log cloud
Yeah,
down?
no, it's definitely the
Quinlan.
fog cloud's up.
Oh, okay. So
While attacking Phoebe, can I use Spirit Shield on her?
if that would reduce damage, that would not be doing this to the best of your ability, unfortunately.
I think that would go against the
Okay.
command.
Cass looks like shit.
That would be
The
great.
fog cloud comes up, and if any of you turn around, Cass looks like shit.
Yeah,
Did that
And you see Gerald wailing on her.
Yep.
did that 26 drop you?
She's at
No,
9.
I'm at 9.
nine?
Is that 9? Okay. All right.
The only reason I survived was because I uncanny dodged.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
The rogues in a nutshell.
So yeah, Zergo, you witness this happen as the fog cloud lifts.
Oh yeah, do I not get a did I get a chance to break the spell, or it just is what it is?
Not at the end of your turn, no.
Okay.
There might be another condition in there, but I'm.
All right, no, it's fine. Don't tell me.
It might be like possession where you're just fucked.
Dominate person is a nasty spell.
God.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright, well, it's time to do my job.
Alright, Zergo, it's your up.
Is it a concentration spell?
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the asshole. I'll be okay.
I have bad news for you, Phoebe. That's not Zergo's style.
No, seriously. I'll be okay.
I know. Play your nose. But I'm playing character.
True form. Focus on the actual problem. You're gonna help me anyway, are you? God damn it.
Wholeheartedly.
Okay.
No.
He just wants the excuse to hit Gerald.
Okay, that's valid. I can understand that.
Maybe
like,
partly,
fuck yeah.
but also, God bless his heart, Zergo does not really think about everything super thoroughly and isn't really thinking, oh, Cass will be fine, she has true form. He's thinking, Gerald, what the fuck are you doing?
And you can. So do you go after Gerald?
Yeah, I was seeing if I had anything a little more useful for this particular thing, but I don't.
Shut
Yeah, I don't have anything
on
to,
your
like,
attack roll.
I mean, that's helpful.
You'll probably hit me. I don't have high AC.
Well, the problem is most of my useful stuff is like
You
not.
could try tripping me. I'm just saying.
No, I'm staring at you because like I want to do that kind of thing, but that's all. Take one guess which stat that is.
Strength.
Yeah. Yeah, let me strength save against the barbarian with the player who rolls consistently high.
Strength +7.
And gets +4 on saving throws.
Yeah, and you.
Well, you do
fucking
it
bonus.
too. You get +4 too.
I get +4 to my attacks, but if I start trying to like impose trips and stuff, RJ already rolls kind of high, which is like just a thing. He's a barbarian, so the strength saves are already out the roof, and he's got a bonus. So me expending extra dice does more damage. Do I have any? Yeah, I don't.
You could just hit me.
Hey, Quinn,
Just normal hitting's not going to do anything though.
Yeah,
RJ's practically begging you.
Oh,
I'm raging.
Oh, I need to fix the layout.
Yeah,
that, Matt?
I'm not trying for damage output, but like I've been going through, and every
You
time
could try and restrain me. You could like.
RJ, that has never worked. No matter how high I roll, you roll like 3 higher.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just I can look. I'm man enough to know when there's a pattern, and that's probably a bad avenue.
What you want to do?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
That work.
Yeah, man.
What does that use?
Matt? We heard you.
Kind of. I'm trying to get my laptop back. Yeah, I'm trying to get my laptop back on. Having the delay issue again.
What happened to
Because I'm
it?
back on my phone.
The blue screen?
But I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, if I give you my old laptop, it's a little
It's already
slow, but
getting me back into.
If I wiped it, it would probably speed up a little bit, and it works just fine. It doesn't blue screen.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
work
that
on
sounds
getting
better
it
than
cleaned
this.
up then.
But
That would be. I would appreciate that. Zergo, you.
yeah, I'd appreciate that.
It was a free laptop. There's no reason
My
I
laptop's
can't
getting back
send it
online.
down the line.
If I accidentally leave call and rejoin, it might be just me leaving and going into my laptop.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Zergo.
I was letting them finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
You're fine.
Yeah, I don't have that many options. I'll go in for an attack.
On
No.
who? On
Gerald. I said I was going after Gerald.
okay. You will then need to double move to get to him. So if you wanted to hit him, you would probably have to use an action surge.
Yeah, you have to action surge.
Oh, right, because your charger is what's letting you attack.
Yeah. You do notice as you get up to him that there's a strange purple fog over his eyes, obscuring.
No, then attack's going to be less useful. I'll double move, action surge, and go for a restraint.
Okay, grapple.
Because at that point, I'm not actually doing anything. If I have to blow my.
That would be
yeah.
Yep, that would be a grapple check from both of you then.
So what stat can I choose to use? It's just a strength save, or
I believe it's strength or dex for you.
It's an athletics check.
I'm gonna use
athletics. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it would be athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use acrobatics. Can I do that?
I mean, do you think getting grappled will help you kill him?
Was it?
Do you think getting grappled by Zergo will help you kill him? That's my question.
Yes.
Okay.
Gerald. It's Gerald. The answer is always yes.
All right. I mean, if you want to get grappled, you don't even have to roll. You can just voluntarily.
Depends on how you ask the question. If you ask him if he thinks, the answer is definitely no.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'll roll for it. I'll roll acrobatics.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Watch him roll a nat 20.
15.
15? I got 2 minus 1.
At least you finally rolled low.
And hey, that would have failed even if you had rolled athletics.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, you
Wait, it's a saving throw. Roll +4.
It's not. It's
Roll
not
a
save.
d4.
It is not a save.
No, it is not a save.
It is an opposed.
Yes, I
It is
didn't
an
fuck everyone over entirely.
It is
right
an opposed check. But yeah, Zergo, you successfully grapple Gerald and hold him. And yeah, that would bring us back to Randy.
Kill the hell out, big guy! You're attacking the wrong blob.
And oh my, you've left both of your casters right with him.
She's a cleric.
So Randy, one of his arms, he raises it, and suddenly a pseudopod spurts out from it, and it just slams into Chiyoko twice.
Oh, gross.
And that is going to
He attacks with that
Also, I wasn't
form.
even thinking of this, but getting the other guy who probably would fail a whiz save out of there is a good thing.
Ooh. That is going to be a 17 and a nat 20.
Yikes.
What is your AC? Does 17 hit you? Yes, it does.
There he is.
Yep.
It doesn't hit? Alright.
Alright, so, I apologize in advance for this. Where is it? There it is.
I think at this point, Quinn, you should just title this episode "I Apologize" because there's been a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
It's a strong monster, I'll put it that way.
Everyone apologizing to me, and then Gwen apologizing to.
I'm so sorry. And dragons.
You know what, Phoebe? To my credit, I have not
About the
apologized
type
to
of
anybody
damage
yet.
I'm about to take. What kind of
I
damage?
didn't hear
is
you.
it?
What?
So that's
I said to my credit, I actually haven't apologized yet.
so first attack is
Yeah,
going
you
to be...
did.
So first attack will be 13 bludgeoning plus 5 psychic.
Said I'm sorry.
13.
Player knows
A total of
that. Zergo doesn't.
Total of 18.
Yeah, I did apologize on that one.
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh,
No,
you want-
it's not within 5 feet. Alright, I just wanted to say, I have my thing back up. I'm trying to get Discord pulled open.
Okay.
Oh, I was mistaken. I did in fact do that.
The crit.
All good.
The crit will be It's gonna be.
You having fun?
19. It's gonna be 41 bludgeoning damage plus 10 psychic damage.
I'm dead.
So farewell, Avita, say goodbye.
And then Shava, the other arm, will reach out towards you.
One would have almost downed
Hey,
me.
what do I do about death saves?
That'll happen on your turn.
Okay.
But Shava, I'd like you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Shava's good at those, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
What kind of damage is this again?
It was bludgeoning.
It's psychic, right?
Yeah, bludgeoning with some psychic. It was 10 psychic and 41 bludgeoning.
Where is my save? There's my saves. That's a no, boss.
Alright. I'm gonna just use the dice roller for this.
I rolled a 2.
Alright.
Plus 5. Plus
God.
5, but...
Oh, it's one of
We're all
those.
gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I told you, this is Quinn's TPK plan. He's had enough of our shit. I don't
Alright,
know what we did this time.
Not even gonna bring out cum shot like crappy deals.
We didn't even need to put.
We didn't even
couldn't
get to
put
have a
enough.
character arc.
Alright, Shava, you take 44 psychic damage.
I take what?
44 psychic damage.
Oh my god! Quinn!
And suddenly you are having trouble remembering things.
I'm having trouble what?
Remembering things. Just details. Like, who is that guard captain over there again? What were you
Guys,
doing
I'm
here?
the cleric. Fuck.
We know, man. We're trying. At least it wasn't another domination spell.
Also, as a mechanical effect of this, while you are currently memory drained, any ability check or attack roll you make, you need to subtract a d4.
Fuck.
Okay.
There was a brief point where my brain just didn't want to believe what Quinn said, so I thought he said
He could roll a 1 for losing
psychic
and
damage, and
roll a
everyone was
4.
freaking out. And I was like, "What's the problem?" And then the brain clicks in and it's like, "No, you know what he said." And I was like, "I don't want to know what he said."
So, full
I mean, believe
disclosure.
it's 4d4.
So, for full disclosure, this is a CR10 creature.
Oh my god!
That sounds about right. I mean,
It's
Phoebe, to
alone.
be fair, we're five level 7 adventurers.
Yeah, it is. This is a winnable encounter. It is just not an easy encounter.
The problem is he dominated the one guy who probably is outputting more damage than he should be.
He's also hitting for 44 damage in a hit! A single
Well, that was
hit! Is that even
Yeah.
max, Quinn?
That's average.
We're all gonna die.
Why would
Okay,
This
whoa,
gets
whoa,
us.
Quinny boy, maybe the specific encounter might have been less balanced than you think. If 44 is average,
I give the
That
man-
That already plans on us going down, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and heal Phoebes, but now I'm dead.
Yeah, focus
And I'm
on
dead
living
yet.
first before helping
My
anyone
bad.
else.
I'm 3 turns away from dying.
No, you gotta roll okay. As long as you roll 3 okays,
Yep.
you'll be okay.
All right, Shava, it is your turn.
Wait,
kill him dead.
isn't my spell a concentration spell?
Um,
I don't know, is it?
which one? Oh, bless.
Bless.
Bless?
Think it is?
Yes. I believe. Let me double check. Actually, I want to be sure
I don't
about this.
remember.
I'm on my laptop now. Concentration up to 1 minute, so yeah, it is.
Yep, it is gone. Bless is gone.
Oh, I'm gonna turn on my camera now if you want to switch to the other setup.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay. We good?
Yep. We good.
See you. Hear you.
Alright.
Love you.
Alright,
So what do I have to do for concentration?
Well, you're unconscious, so nothing. It drops.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just
Yeah,
fucking died.
Unfortunately, going down.
Not yet.
Yeah, going down.
You're close.
No fail.
That's right. It's hard. It's hard
You
to
could
concentrate
figure it
on
out.
life with it.
To be
It's
fair,
hard to
Oh, wait, no.
concentrate on a spell with
to
it,
be
yes.
fair,
It
he did
doesn't
get a
even-
crit. One of those was a crit.
Yes, one
Yeah.
of those was a crit. However, the other still almost halved my health.
Hmm.
If he gets in that 20, he gets up with 1, yeah. But if he just gets 3 successes, he just stabilizes 0.
Okay. With that that being the case, next up is it's Shava's turn.
I'm dead.
All right. So
I've got Gerald for the moment. Kill him dead.
what do you want me to do?
And would you
Up
do
your
anything
guard.
about the dying teammate right next to you?
It's like you're looking.
Or
Shava,
stabilize.
Shava, you're looking
What's
at-
your medicine?
I'm stabilized right next to the guy that killed both of us.
Yeah, Shava, you're looking at Gerald and you're like, wait, he was on our side, right? Why is he attacking us? He's like, well, was he on our side, or did I just remember that?
Wait, will Shava even remember me? Shava only actually met me for so long. Will they just look at this dying person and go, is that some random person?
Who's that on the ground?
Oh
Me?
no!
Who's this jackass getting blood on my shoes?
Who's this pleb? Pleb on the ground.
That's horrible.
Dying Asian noises.
The gurgles of the final dying ASMR.
Who is she?
Divine gurgling.
You're like, wait, didn't I make a Who's Rem joke at one point? Is that me now?
Fun fact,
Oh, no.
Chiyoko is not
Because
Asian
of
because
his
I want to be an anime girl, but because of
On the
her.
outside, we're all laughing, but on the inside, we're all like, oh, fuck!
Dude, I don't even know how to process it. I'm just like, yo, I'm dead.
This encounter tilted against us real fast.
Yeah, I wasn't
Like, I went
expecting.
into this session going, we're gonna have a great time, and now I'm sitting here like, we're having a bad time.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling amazing having to go up against Randy because I was like, he's gonna do some memory shit if we're not careful. I didn't expect it to tilt this hard.
No good, I know
There
why
were
you-
some things.
Well, to be fair, you can't remember anything if you're dead. I think he's doing it perfectly.
Shava, what would you like to do?
I don't even freaking know.
You got options.
I'm trying to play in character.
Shoot him in the face, break his concentration.
Even if we do that, I'm dead next.
Look, out of game. If you don't do it, Gerald will be the death of us all. You have 2 options. Try to run, which he's a spellcaster. You're not going to get far enough. Or at the very least, try to get Gerald back on our team. Or
Yeah,
stabilize
doesn't
Chiyoko
Gerald
and-
love
Actually, Shava, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
What?
Gerald's
Arcana check.
teams? No. Team Fortress 2. The teams have been auto-balanced.
The teams have been auto.
That's literally what happened.
That is.
That is exactly what happened.
Oh, fuck.
We're now on.
But yeah, Shava, please
So
go ahead and make me
stupid.
make me an Arcana check.
Nat 20 plus 8.
Damn. Okay.
You cannot contain these muscles. I'll slither away.
Change teams.
I
You
don't remember how.
actually. I'm sorry. With disadvantage because you're having trouble remembering things.
Yes.
Again.
Actually,
You're gonna
no.
get a nat 1, aren't you?
Actually, no. Never mind. Actually, never mind. Now that I think about it, that's baked into the thing as the minus D4 for ability checks. So I'm not going to make you have disadvantage. That said, you still succeed with that roll no matter what you roll in a D4. So you're good.
Okay.
Process that in my head. Okay, you're having trouble remembering things, but you're
Quinn's frozen.
Yeah.
Quinn!
He just had a.
Yo, guys, quickly, we have to throw a
Quinn!
party while the teacher's out.
testing.
Quinn!
Hello.
Oh, he's back! Quinn,
Am I
you're
back?
back!
Okay, good.
You were
He's
frozen for a
alive!
good solid, 10 seconds there.
So you remember, you're having trouble, but you think that this seems like something called a dominate person spell that's happening to Gerald. You think you remember something about learning that if a dominated individual suffers damage, they have a chance to break free of the effect.
Punch me.
Punch me.
I'm not saying I regret my decision, but
I'll
what, I'm
leave
gonna
you
say
to the
that-
punching.
I regret your decision.
Actually, you know
Unless you
what?
want me to hit him.
I mean, my decision didn't affect you at all, my friend. There's nothing I can do for you.
I know exactly what I can do.
Now, also worth noting, it is all. You also know it's a concentration effect, so there's also the thing where hitting the person who cast it has a chance of breaking their concentration. So that's two potential avenues.
Break his concentration.
That's two potential avenues.
Hit the caster! Shava, hit the caster!
But does he even
I
remember
really
the
just have
caster?
Zergo like wrangling
Yeah.
Gerald, look over
Because
his
he
shoulder
just
and be like,
we just spent
hit
the
the
caster
bastard, break his concentration!
Shava
the day
remembers
before.
Shava remembers who cast the spell, and she's aware
Okay.
enough to know. I'm not going to completely take away her tactical agency in this matter.
She's just a little confused.
Yes.
Just a little. Okay. I don't know how effective it is. That's why I asked the question.
There's also the fact that if you get hit by this effect multiple times, it stacks. So it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah. I have to ask because I'm not a veteran in this at all. So like sometimes I'm just like, how does that work? What do you do there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, always feel free to ask.
This monster is a fairly new one as well. So
Yeah, that makes sense because I never even heard of anything like it.
it's from
Even in
Morden.
passing.
It's from Mordenkainen's.
Oh, that's one of the books I don't have yet.
That's how Randy Pitchford got into the game. You know?
Mordenkainen's Tomb of Foes. I should have known.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also known colloquially as the USB stick of porn.
God damn it.
Oh, Randy's never gonna live that down.
No, he's not.
Alright. I'm gonna define willing subject.
Someone who wants to do the thing you're doing to it.
So does unconscious not count?
What is the effect you're considering?
Dimension door.
Oh, yeah. If you wanted to dimension door with Chiyoko, I would allow that. Now it's an action to cast, mind you.
I know. I just didn't want to use the helm.
Interesting one. Yeah, you might not want to put her too far away because if she starts failing death saves, we won't be able to get to her. That's just my 2 cents. You do you, but you do you, man. Like I'll trust you to make the call, but that's
I don't know what.
just a thought.
I mean, you could dimension door her back towards us, and then we'd all be back
What's up?
away.
Yep.
I just need to get her away from the thing that's about to kill me.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I can go.
I'm not saying this is bad, but I'm just saying, remember, don't put her too far
Yeah.
away.
So what's in the area that I can take this unconscious agent to?
Well, there's a lot of buildings, a lot of houses. There's the assembly that's happening, like, I'd say something like 30 to 60 feet to your other side, the opposite side that Cass and Gerald went. There's a lot of people in there as well. And there's like a raised podium that is currently empty.
Just shows up on the podium. Is anyone here a doctor?
You're a doctor in the house.
Is anyone here a cleric?
Not even.
You!
Just someone take care of this, and then just fucking
Oh,
runs
God.
away. She'll just
Basically,
flunk
you put-
onto the stage.
Is anyone here a cleric? Yes, good. Comes over. Who do you need hit? No, healed. Oh, I'm a war cleric. I'm so sorry. No, wrong kind of cleric.
Yes, I'm a doctor, but I'm not that kind of doctor. I have a doctorate. I can't help anyone with it.
I have a doctorate
Hi,
in
I'm back.
punching people.
Sorry, I don't
I have
know
a
what's
doctorate
going
in
on now.
extreme violence.
We're waiting on Shava to
Child.
make a decision.
Okay.
We're all making jokes about Shava's decision, basically, as we
All
usually
right.
do.
So,
Extreme violence, PhD.
well, since our cleric is down, and the rest of my party is otherwise occupied, I'm going to go toward the other direction.
All right. Are you where exactly? In the crowd, on the podium? Where?
How far away is the podium?
It's within.
Oh,
range.
you literally are doing this.
It
Yes,
is
I'm with
500 feet. It is well within that range.
You were dropping a near death.
No, I didn't mean for me. I knew it was in range of me. I meant in range of the guy that's going to kill me.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty far away from him. I'd say about, call it 80 to 100 feet ish.
All right, so Zergo,
Oh,
you hear the tiny little elf scream, "Punch him!" and then he vanishes.
just looking over as it's like holding a crocodile, it's just thrashing all the time. Like, okay.
Seems legit.
Yeah, Cass is having to listen to, "You can't contain me." Shut up, yes I can. Magic might not be able to, but I can.
All
Guys,
right.
it's just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
That brings us to
Cass
Miles.
just like trying to hold the light stomach and just like, God, get him away from me.
That brings us to Miles, who is going to take Cass's advice and attempt to get the hell out of Dodge.
You cut out again, Quinn.
You
Miles.
said Cass's advice to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Miles is booking.
I'm gonna perform his namesake and go several miles that way.
Heads up, my Discord isn't responding.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
Miles,
We heard you.
Lord.
Miles,
I
I
don't think you hear
know.
us.
Miles Prowler.
I can hear you guys,
Okay.
but I can't see anything on my Discord. I can see my
I
character
heard
sheet
that,
though.
Tyler. Very well.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
All right, Cass, it is your turn.
Daryl, don't make me put you in the naughty box.
Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, we can see you. Your picture's fine and audio.
He's okay. I kind of want to hit him, but I also kind of
I'm
want to
gonna
leave
do-
hitting him to Zergo, because, ow.
I mean, that's fair. I am a professional hitting things guy.
Are there any small cracks or grates nearby?
Plenty. It's an open alleyway with houses. There's probably a sewer grate in there somewhere.
Okay, I kind of would rather try and squeeze through a small alley than a grate, because that way I can at least pop up on a roof or something, so... Alley it is! True form!
All right, and Zergo is currently restraining Gerald and preventing him from taking an opportunity attack.
So no opportunity... Well, I mean, I could bonus action disengage.
So
No magic can contain these muscles. What about other muscles?
There it
Okay.
is.
Oh, dear.
True form. So I'm gonna
Okay,
slide
they say.
down...
Application has stopped running, it says.
that's weird.
Oh.
So
Me waiting for someone to punch me, like.
Do I have any...
All in good time. I have to wait for it to get to my turn. I'm not allowed to take an action on other people's turns. That is what we call an illegal gamer move.
I can't punch you, I suppose.
What does that do?
I punch you as a reaction. To what? Shava telling me to punch you.
I forgot I had that. Fuck.
Oh,
Nothing. It's not helpful.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You just gonna
get to the other side of whatever that little choose for normal people alleyway is, and
Yep, you can piece that.
see if there's a climbable area to a roof. I don't know if I'd be able to move if that's far enough. If I can like move towards that.
Don't know if you can climb effectively.
I'm trying to go away and up.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm saying I don't know if it.
You cut.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your voice is completely separate from your face movements, though. It's kind of disturbing.
That is weird. I was saying I don't think your ooze form can effectively climb per se. Just because.
Well, I mean, I can drop it after, but I'm
Okay.
just getting through that crack
Okay,
first,
just
and
getting
then
to a
looking
hard
for a
hit.
place to go up.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you can.
I was
Slither
getting-
away, my friend. Slither away.
You can start. I'll say you can start climbing. Sure.
And he
you'll-
waddled
Okay,
away.
cool.
Waddle.
Do you want an acrobatics check or nah?
Waddled away.
Yeah, just give me an acrobatics check to see if you can get up there this
When
turn.
she slithered away.
Okay, hold on.
till the very next turn. Bam, bam, but
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, you scurry up there, no problem, and get a good vantage point. Alright, so, Chiyoko, I'd like you to make a death saving throw.
You got this.
all right. Funny thing about that, I don't know how it works. Can you quickly explain that to me?
Yeah, it would be a roll a d20, don't add anything. Straight roll.
Just straight roll?
Straight roll,
Sorry, wait,
10 or below is a failure, 11
Actually,
or higher
real
is
quick,
success.
I don't know if I caught, where exactly did you go with her, Shava?
Yeah, it's 11
The
or
podium.
below. That's
You did go onto the podium.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she did say, "Is anyone here?"
Okay, we'll see what happens with that.
Literally did it.
And Nat,
17?
Nat 1.
17? Okay, good. That is
17,
one
great.
success.
Success.
So you are not...
Just for reference, also a nat 1 is 2 failures, and a nat 20 means you get up immediately with 1 hit point.
Yes.
Or sometimes it's 2 successes. I've heard that as a house rule, but I think out of book it's you automatically get up.
Yeah, as written, it's you get up, and that's what I would go with.
Which I like a little better.
Yeah,
Like 2 successes is
It's
cool.
a little less hopeless.
Yeah, it's a fun dramatic reversal
Yeah,
when it
like-
happens.
Yeah.
Makes for fun moments.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have 1 success. That's good. I will probably... Yes, screw it. I'm gonna roll to see if anyone in the audience has any clerical abilities whatsoever, or maybe a potion. Let's call it.
Yeah, do you at least have a potion?
Let's call it a
As
20.
a doctor, have you got Mountain Dew?
Let's call it a 20 or lower on percentile. Where's my? There we go. So,
Code red. Why, that'll shock her awake.
that is a 19.
Hey!
So someone in the audience raises a hand with a potion, and a couple of less friendly people to the side try and grab it for themselves. So
Fuckers.
there's a potion in there. Let's see. We'll see if you can
Right.
get it.
City in turmoil.
Shava might just come cast Hunger of Adar right now.
Wait, what? I did not hear that right.
Shava's
I
gonna go on a
understand the
murder
impulse.
spree.
No!
Please don't.
Random stranger. Oh shit, someone's dying. Let me offer up a potion. Shava kills everybody.
All right.
Oh, great, I'll be right there for it.
Hey, you know the Green Day song "Let Yourself Go."
Yeah.
Gerald, in your mind, you hear change of plans. Kill the half orc.
I'd like to see him not do it.
Okay. I suppose it's like yeah. So Gerald's just being restrained with her. Go change of plans. I need to kill you now.
Oh, Will you?
I love that. I love. All right. In character, don't really like Joe. Out of character, I fucking love Joe.
Learn to love Gerald character.
So I guess I need to get out of this.
You're gonna need to break away from me. Yeah.
So what is it?
There's
Strength?
there's
I think
nothing-
it's the same thing.
There's nothing about.
I roll athletic.
There's nothing about grappling that stops
You roll.
you from making attacks. It's just you can't move.
Oh, okay.
It's true. In certain places, it's like they've got your arms, but
All right.
that one's kind of DM's discretion.
Then I'm gonna say because he's like holding me by the arms, I am going to. I can't. I'm gonna say I can't reach for my sword, but I'm gonna try and punch him. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
punch him.
Yeah. I can't really do anything about that.
So, 5 probably doesn't hit you.
Thankfully, not.
So he's just gonna. I'm just gonna try and go behind me, and you're just gonna be like, miss you with that weak shit. Come back, dice. Right. Ooh, the second one. That one is that's a it's okay. Well, I'm using my fist, so it's not my sword, so that's
Mhm.
fine. It's a 19 plus 7,
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
and then I roll.
I think
Well, my
this-
punches just do 5. My punches do five straight damage.
Wait, don't you have those gauntlet things you got commissioned?
Yes. The gauntlets do. I don't think.
I think there was a D. It was a D4 plus 4. But I think I gave you the dagger to just show what they did.
Oh, okay.
So you have
I think.
Yeah, you have your spiked gloves.
Okay, so yeah, I'll punch you with the spike gloves, and you'll take a D4 plus 4.
Sure.
So you take 6.
I can take that.
You doubled the die, right?
Ow.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
So
that's
painful.
just your greatsword. Never mind.
It's not my sword. Only my sword gets that effect.
That's right. Thank you.
Do I take extra damage off the rage though?
Yeah, so 8.
So 2 more?
So 8.
Okay.
Off the rage.
All right. And that brings us to Zurgo.
After that second crack, just blood running down the nose, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you want to play rough, and I have to ask the DM, can I suplex this man?
I will allow it.
Tell me what to roll, DM.
Suplex.
Make an. I would say same as grapple. Make a contested athletics roll.
A contested athletics roll. Okay.
So I have to roll.
RJ, please fail it. Please fail it so we can have a
Make
fucking
this happen.
suplex.
Make this happen.
Oh, he's only got a 7. Okay, let's see how bad my dice want to treat me. I have no way to gain advantage. This one's been doing good. Was yours 7 total?
Yes.
Okay, because I rolled a 7, so that puts me at a 15.
I rolled a 9 plus 7.
Arms wrapped around you, and just full on German suplex.
Yes!
Smash Gerald into the ground for I'll call it just your unarmed strike damage, probably.
Okay, my unarmed strike damage is 6.
So reduced to
so I
3. Reduced to 3. And Gerald, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Is that with advantage or just straight?
This one's a straight roll. It was advantage before because he was trying to dominate a hostile creature.
Not 20!
Not 20!
Alright.
Fuck yeah!
Gerald, as your skull impacts the cobblestone, you blink and shake your head, and the fog comes out of your eyes, and you're like, what are you doing? These people are your friends.
No, okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna get suplex and be like, so as I hit the ground, I'm just gonna hit the ground, and just go, nice suplex!
Friendship suplex.
Compliments later. Later. It's Brandy now.
Oh, I'm gonna fist him all right. Oh, that came out wrong.
He's melting. Oh, now he's kicking me in the face again. No! No!
Alright.
Win, do you count that as an unarmed attack, or do you count it as like an extra action? Like
I'm
gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll let that be an unarmed strike if you'd like to take your second attack or something.
I would. My only question is, can I get to Randy with 30 feet?
Negative.
Why do you gotta kick me? That's so mean.
As long as I can get close enough to him.
Yeah.
You mean to grab your...
If the answer is no.
Give me your beans.
Yeah, you can double move to get to him, and then you could action surge.
You are such an attention whore tonight.
You said that was a no, right, Quinn?
I'd say not with one move, but you could double move and then action surge if you wanted.
Well, I
think
don't.
you get to him, but you couldn't hit him.
Unfortunately, I get one action surge. Okay, so I'm going to move 30 feet. How close does that put me to him?
30 feet. It splits the difference.
Okay, so I was 60 feet from him.
I'm back.
Okay.
Doing it anyway. I'm gonna. Okay, that puts me in the long range, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm going to whole hog throw a hand axe at this man.
All right, roll that for me.
Now that's a disadvantage because I'm in long range, right?
Correct.
And you gotta take your beats.
Yep.
Come on, bonuses. Okay, that's a mod 20. Yes.
Yeah, that is a hit. The hand axe
All
chops,
right.
and red ooze splatters from the wound.
All right, I have just the die for this.
Alrighty.
Plus. Nice. Okay, that's going to be 10 slashing then. Non-magical.
Alright. 10. Alright. Randy will hiss in pain, and then he will look up and in the direction that Miles went,
Oh, thank you.
and he will vanish, and you see materializing directly in front of Miles a mass of red ooze,
Hello, Garfield.
Oh,
Please don't
fuck.
step on my power button.
15 feet high.
15
God
feet, huh? Good God.
fucking damn it.
You were not seeing his his main body previously.
Oh no, we were fighting a fucking hand.
Basically.
I know everything I sent you out of it.
I'm having flashbacks to Yu Yu Hakusho.
Now just teleport.
Of course you are.
Of mine.
Of course you are.
I need to continue watching it. I'm on like episode
Randy
10.
with the axe, and he teleported over to Miles, who's like an extra 60 feet away from us or something.
How the fuck you do that?
I don't know. Quinn just said he did, and now he's like 15 feet tall, so good thing we've got the charger back.
Alright.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a person anymore. He looks like a giant mass of red ooze. And from a distance, you can still see like faces pressed against the ooze, like they're stretching, like the forms of people's faces desperately trying to break free.
Oh, I don't like that.
Effect it makes.
I don't like that at
Zerko's
all.
gonna look at this and just kind of mumble to himself. Shit like this gives Cass a bad name.
Gerald's gonna see this and go, he's just gonna look at this and go, my brother's worse.
I mean, your brother might be uglier then.
The good news is that took his action, because that was a dimension door.
Well, that explains it.
But next it is Shava's turn.
The bad news is it's Shava's turn.
And yeah, Shava, in the crowd, you see this potion going like jumping between people as they try to grab at it.
Quick, mage hand it, mage hand
You
it.
have mage hand.
I do have Mage Hand.
Swoop in with the mage hand.
What is the range on Mage Hand?
30
30
feet from the caster.
30
Yeah, 30 feet.
I'd say if you moved, it could be in range. If you went forward a bit.
So these people over 30 feet away went, oh, I have a potion for that dying person.
It's a big
And then let
crowd.
a bunch of homeless people grab it.
It is. It's a big crowd.
They're not letting it. I mean, mind you, Matt, this is a town that has been ravaged by the Tearstone's tactics. So they've been low on food, medical supplies, and water.
Desperation.
They are desperate for anything that could relieve their pain. And yeah, somebody just in open air offered up a, magic healing juice.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
You're 40 feet away from the person. You're just gonna go, hey, I've got this, to the person 40 feet
was
away
a
and then not
moment-
move.
Shava was clearly
Yeah,
looking.
Shava called out into
They're
a large
townspeople. They're
crowd.
not that smart.
It's a moment of urgency.
I love that.
Like, they did not consider the consequences. The person didn't consider the consequences. They heard Shava go, does anyone have something? And they thought, oh, I have something. I'll help. And just,
Haha, healing juice go burn.
yeah, haha, healing, just go. brrrr.
All right, Shava.
It's much like what you said earlier, RJ. It's just, I have a potion. Mine.
That's literally it.
Shava, what would you like to do?
I would like to point out that I'm going to have this as canon because she lost her memory, some of her memories, and she lost her memory of this. Java actually has 2 potions on her.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yes, you.
Mother.
Canonical, you have forgotten about the potions that you have on your person. And yeah, screw it.
Damn you, Randy.
Screw it. That's inspiration.
Thank you for that.
Excellent role play of the memory loss.
Randy.
Even if it might have been accidental.
It's a brilliant moment nonetheless.
You know, I think I actually have a potion on me.
Like you said, I don't even think Shava remembers you.
What's a potion?
What's a potion? God, I hope she remembers that much.
She remembers that much.
She just grabs the bottle. All right, how do I use it?
Still went through like probably decades of magic school.
Anyone here? I have this potion. What the fuck is that going to do?
She still remembers most of that. All right, Shava, what would you like to
Remember?
Screw it. Shout. Is there like anyone in front of me?
do? In front of you? I mean, you're on the raised podium, so there's like...
How far? I mean, like how far? Like, am I going to have to like go into the crowd to get this potion?
A bit. Not terribly far, but you would need to just enter the crowd. You could try to... Well, I'll let you make a decision.
No. No. Angry Quinn noises.
There we go.
Speaking of angry, would it be a bonus
Right
action
about
or
the
an
fact
action
there's more shit to bump now.
intimidate?
To do what?
That's the only bad thing about
To
it.
try to intimidate the crowd.
I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
if you just wanted to yell at them to let you through, I would let that be a bonus action at most.
Yeah, because if I don't like I'm just gonna Shava's just gonna like flare her staff and yell at them, just like enough, just slam her staff into the ground.
Go ahead.
Give him a good talking to.
So, Shava is parting is like Moses parting the Red Sea, except the Red Sea is people fighting over a potion like seagulls for bread.
Yeah, go ahead and make me intimidate.
It could become the Red Sea if she started killing everybody.
She might.
I hope she doesn't.
17.
But I can't control fortunes.
People? What are
I don't know, that might be
townspeople?
kind of interesting.
You manage to, like, a few of the people in front just sort of scurry to the side and make
No
way for you to
color.
get into their midst.
All right, so Shava's gonna move forward and cast
Just see
Mage
guts,
Hand.
rip and tear.
Mage hand. Okay, just make me an Arcana check to just finesse this thing.
What?
You're trying to grab a moving target with your mage hand, which is not exactly what it's made for, so just make an Arcana check to finesse it.
Arcana, yeah, okay. Yeah. 24.
No problem. Even minus a d4. Even minus a d4, you're fine. You grab it, and let me just check the rules on mage hand real quick. Use your action to control the hand, manipulate an object. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it.
So I can move it to me, or I have to wait.
I'll say you can move. I mean, it does. I guess it doesn't really matter because you're going to need to use your action on your next turn to administer it anyway. So you can move it to you this turn,
Okay.
and then on your next turn you can give Chiyoko the potion.
Speaking of,
Yes. Speaking of, well, wait, no, it's not Chiyoko's turn yet.
I know.
It is Miles's turn, who has this terrifying thing in front of him.
Let me give you some advice.
Uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge!
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, let me see here.
Quick, bop it on the nose, it'll go away.
Poop it, snooze.
Yeah,
Snooze.
Punch its nose, it'll go away.
I'm actually quite happy with that.
Miles will stumble and attempt to retreat, disengage, and run.
Back towards us?
He's going further away.
Okay.
All right, and that brings us back to Cass.
Okay, he's a giant thing kind of far away, right?
Yep.
Short bow time.
Yep.
Shoot him in the face.
Do you have the hiccups?
I just did for a second there, yeah.
I had the hiccups during work yesterday.
I get the hiccups all the fucking time. It's not
Dude, they
even
didn't
funny.
go away for like I got them at like 1 and they didn't go away until like 4.
Natural 16?
That'll hit for sure.
Okay. Does this count as sneak attack since I left?
You're not hidden. You didn't make any effort to hide. So no, this would not be sneak attack.
Yeah, and Miles ran away.
Yep.
I mean, that's the correct thing to do.
Oh, I put them here. That's why I was like, where the fuck are my doors? Fine. Do it the bitch way. 7 damage.
See it.
And I'm gonna hide.
Alright, go ahead and make me a stealth roll.
Cass popping up takes a shot.
19.
Alright. You are
Plus
very
9.
Cass just popping up taking a shot. Oh, right, ducks behind a barrel.
A barrel on the roof? Ducks behind a chimney.
Sure, look. Ducks behind a chimney. Oh, right. Hidden is better.
Oh, by the way, just for funsies, here's an approximation of what Randy looks like in his true form.
Stop trying to stand on my...
Me too, Kato.
There you go.
He was trying to stand on my laptop again. Come on, baby.
Oh, I think I have seen
Oh,
this
no,
picture
I don't
before,
like that. No, I don't like that. That's like
though.
me,
it's
but
fucking
evil.
Ethan from Castlevania.
That's like me, but evil. I don't like it.
Alright, Chiyoko, another death save.
Oh, yes, that is right. Move, Garfield. Stinky fuck.
Another one.
Another one.
Haha, stinky.
Stinky.
I rolled a 3.
Haha, stinky.
3, alright, that's one failure.
Oh, fuck.
So you got
It's
one of
okay,
each.
Shava's got the potion. It's okay. Nobody panic.
Alright, Gerald.
Fuck.
Your mind is your own.
So Gerald's gonna like get up from the suplex. he's just gonna
My God, that man's broken in half.
he's just gonna look at Zergo and say, I don't say this often, but your muscles are pretty impeccable. He's just gonna lean in. They may even be better than mine. And he's just gonna zip towards Randy.
I like that
Zergo's gonna blink in bewilderment like,
Did Gerald just compliment
that
me?
just happened. Did he just compliment someone else's strength?
impeccable as in pecs, of course.
Obviously.
Ha ha! Ha ha!
Alright.
I'm gonna go at Randy and I'm gonna charge and be reckless.
Go for it.
Let's see how this works this time.
Oh, God.
11 plus 7.
That is a hit.
All right, so that's 36.
That would be straight up terrifying at this point if it was like, all right, got an 18. That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Mother.
Oh, that's good. All right, so 6. That's 12. Add in 4. That's 16. Another 4 is 20. Add in the 5 on charger. That's 25.
Oof.
Pretty good.
All right, and then he takes no. I gotta add 2 more because of rage. So that's 27.
Got it.
And
Oh, yeah. I guess it's kind of a good thing you punched me while I was grappling you.
yeah, all right. So I am gonna do another reckless strike on him. Oh baby, that's what we like to see. That's a nat 20. All right.
How do you like it, Randy?
Let's go,
Yes.
Randy.
Kill Randy
Great.
for my sake. But you also don't know I'm dead, so
You're not
8.
dead yet. Stop saying you're dead.
dead, quote unquote dead.
No.
Until the pulse stops, you live.
That's 8. That's 16.
Sorry, I'm currently choking on my own blood. My bad.
16 plus.
Shava, you forgot to put her in the safety position.
On the side! On the side!
On the side, arm on their head.
That's why I failed that save. Canonically, I failed that save because I rolled a 3, and so I started choking on my blood.
Say again?
One more time.
34 damage.
Oof. Alright, Randy is starting...
Pissed me to death.
You're seeing, like, his form is starting to have trouble staying together. There are parts that are just sort of like...
So upon just boom, boom, Joe's gonna go, how do you like it, you fucking bitch?
Get the fuck out of my head.
Alright, Zergo.
Looks like Zer's gonna go.
I can't actually
No.
do much.
Haha, Zergo goes.
Zergo.
I mean, for lack of anything else, I'll move and... Yeah, I'll move and throw my other hand axe at disadvantage.
Alright.
That should put me within 30 feet of him again. Isn't perfect, but if I dash, I don't get to do anything. So
Give him the axe.
we're gonna try. That's a 12.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the axe just sort of... And it lands... It hits him, but on the wrong side. Just the side with the blunt. So it just sort of like...
Maybe next time. They rolled well when it counted, though. That's the good part.
All right,
I mean, to be fair, that was a disadvantage. The other die would have hit.
now it's his turn. How
And that's
far,
what disadvantage does.
and how far away from him did you end, Zergo? You went 30 feet?
If he... yeah, because Miles was like 60 from me, right?
So you're 30 feet away.
So I should be 30 feet from him, yeah.
Okay, cool. What he will do, you watch as suddenly, his form undulates, and suddenly a swirl of colors materializes in the air, and wait, let me check the range. In a 30-foot...
Oh, I know this spell.
In a 30-foot cube that catches both Gerald and Miles in its radius. Gerald, I'd like you to make a wisdom save.
Not another!
As this,
It's
an illusionary spell, but it
Fucking
dazes.
damn it!
Miles failed.
It's not domination.
Okay.
No,
Or
but I
won't
think
have
I know
Gerald
what this
fighting
is
this
too.
I never got to use it as ace, but he's got it. I armed him with this one. It's a good one.
I got 19.
19.
That's good.
Okay, you managed to shake it off, but you watch as Miles just sort of like where he is, he just sort of like stops and just stares at the colors in a
Pretty shiny.
So Joe's gonna see this and just kind of like block his eyes with his bite, his fucking arm muscles.
It just flexes in front of his face.
Overuse
Muscles, protect me!
That was a calculated risk that did not quite go his way. Because now he can't quite break away safely.
From the Gerald.
From the G.
The G.
Mac Daddy G about to lay the smack on you.
It was a good attempt, but now, Gerald style! Sink!
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Did you fuck yourself a little bit, Quinn?
Maybe a little bit.
Good.
So that was his action. That is his turn.
Wah, 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 wah.
I mean, the odds
It was
of
a calculated risk, but boy, is he bad at that.
Yeah. He was calculating based on the fact that Gerald is typically not that good at wisdom saves. However, Gerald got very lucky.
That is true. However, fortune was with him today. This turn brought to you by Robert Weiss.
All right, Shava.
Apply the
Apply healing directly to the wound.
To the point, yeah.
apply the health potion to dying.
Right click potion, use on dead friend.
All right, roll 2d4 plus 2.
Potion applied directly to the comrade.
He's not my friend. I don't know who this
Apply
lady is.
directly to the comrade.
Comrade.
I don't know who this lady is. She's no friend of mine.
I love that.
Who is she?
Yeah. Who is
I don't
this
know
and why am I
are,
sitting
but I
here?
can't.
Yeah.
Who is this and why
I-
am I here?
Shava just like uncorking it, just like, look, I don't know who you are, but I don't want you choking on your own blood. That's just cruel.
So Kyoko wakes up Shava. Wait a minute.
Who are
Who are
you?
you?
So
Look, gets hit again. Who are you? Who am I?
that's 9, Kyoko. 9 health. 9 health.
9 health.
That's
All right.
better than nothing.
Oh, real quick,
We're
retroactively.
at
Nice.
the same now.
Retroactively,
You both have more than me.
real quick, there is this is mostly just for flavor, but there is one bonus action Randy can take at the end of his turn, and that is you see a form emerge from the mass and walk out and stand in front of you, Gerald, and it is Shava.
So Gerald's gonna sit there. He's gonna look at that Shava. Can I see the other Shava?
From this
I'm probably
distance, no, you are very far away.
I'm like 200 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there, and Gerald's just gonna sit there and look at Shava, look at his sword Shava, and just go, it's what she would have wanted.
Yeah, the Shava in front of you. Yeah, and you see the Shava in front of you.
Later at the tavern, you thought I wanted what?
Yeah, in Shava's voice, the Shava in front of you, Gerald says, "You wouldn't hurt me, would you?"
Oh!
The entire party. Yes.
Circle from the back. If he doesn't, I will.
Miles is just going to stand there, like,
Oh god, he's like drooling a little bit.
at 100%.
So do I get the health?
Yes, you get 9 health.
Turned into Beast Boy.
All right.
from the
What
past.
happens next? What's going on here?
You're
What's going on
awake.
around this?
You're awake on a podium in front of a lot of people.
Okay.
And next to Shava.
Next to Shava. And is Shava kind of confused looking at me, or is Shava just what's Shava thinking right now, Tyler?
Shava has no idea who you are.
All right, what's going on facially? What can I make out there?
She's just looking at you confused. It's like, kind of like, she's like
All right,
apathetic confused. Like, kind of like, are you okay? Good. All right.
I'm also going to be staring at Shava confused.
Chiyoko, you saved my life. Shava, I don't even know who you are.
You saved me. Why?
Thanos snaps.
Listen, I know we didn't get a whole lot of time to know each other, but you don't have to be that mean.
Alright, Cass.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Do a shoot
Right in the Shava face.
right at the Shava face.
Gerald, guess the hell with Sergo. If I don't, he wasn't. Arrow.
Shava surprised Pikachu face.
Just arrow with the word yes written on it.
Was it?
Quinn, I got a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, so many D6.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you? No, but she would.
You can't hurt me. No, but she can.
Poor Shava. Nobody likes
the arrow. It's like Shava's like, you wouldn't hurt me, and then Gerald's just like, the fuck, yes I would. Arrow from like between his neck and shoulders.
Right between the eyes.
I really like the idea that it's just like, you wouldn't hurt me. I would. If he wouldn't, I would. Dead.
32 damage.
Like everyone else is just like,
32. Alright. The Shava, I'll say the Shava just like almost collapses, and you can like the arrow goes right through the Shava's head, and now like it's half Shava, half like dripping red ooze. And you see like there's this melting Shava standing in front of Gerald now.
She's gonna shout, I can do better, asshole, and then hide again. Different chimney this time. Maybe, can I move up like closer on the roof?
Sure, you can get a little closer.
And stealth it?
I'm gonna stand there and blink twice and say, I wonder what you taste like.
Don't.
Alright, Chiyoko.
21 on stealth, by the way.
What would you like to do, Chiyoko?
So I'm gonna stare at
Good to
the
know.
Shava and just go, I thought I sent you to a different dimension.
I'm just gonna raise her brow and be like, what?
Huh?
I'm gonna try and figure out where the fuck I am. So I can't see where anybody else is because we're not within vision, right? We can't see them.
Make a perception check.
You might be able to see the giant fucking red cube.
From where you are, there's a chance.
There's a
I mean,
chance.
15
Okay,
feet is large.
Oh,
At a
actually,
certain
I need to
distance,
make,
even
I
that's
need to make a concentration check for Randy. Hold on.
So wait, what kind of check am I making?
Perception.
Perception? Alright. I get +4 on
Doesn't
that.
Randy have to be poor?
All right, he did succeed. So the hypnotic pattern.
I rolled a
I
nat 1.
think
That one. Yeah, you have no idea where anyone is.
Alright, so I'm just gonna look at
Besides
Shava and
Shava.
go, I was patting your back and then you just fucking disappeared.
Shava's just gonna blink at her and say, who are you?
Just gonna look slightly offended and do I know enough to know where we were from here, right?
Yeah, you also remember you were fighting something that you know eats memories.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go. Do we wanna get going or what are we gonna do here, Shava?
Like she's just gonna look at her beaten form, look at her own beaten form, look at Kyoko's beaten form, and be like, "You go ahead. I'm staying right here."
Alright, hold on. Can I still cast a spell?
Yeah. What do you want to cast?
I think I have something that'll heal both of us. I just gotta wait for my spells to load.
I
I have 8 health.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have.
you're
not-
lower than me.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh the page.
Where's everyone
Yikes.
else? Shava like touching the giant pooling blood on the side of her head. Like, I think we have bigger issues.
Yeah, Shava's like blood draining down.
3
her
of us
eyes.
are below 10 health, so
Yeah, well, I'm only near one of those other people. I am one of the.
Yeah, we have 2 people at 9 health and 1 person at 8 health.
Oh my god.
you
This
do
spells.
you do have mass healing word as a 3rd level if that's what you're looking
It's
for.
okay though, guys. We've managed to get into proper formation with the lower health in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Ass is
Hold on,
thankfully
I'm
hidden.
gonna-
She's
more like lower
I'm
health.
gonna pull it up on my phone
We're
because
gone.
my laptop's being a bit slow with the webpage.
All right.
yeah. We'll go with.
But okay. Do you want to cast mass healing word? Is that what you're trying to do?
How much healing does it do roughly?
It does 1d4 plus 4 if you cast it at 3rd level, 2d4 plus 4 if you do it at 4th level. Which you only have
How
one
many
for-
at 3rd level?
1d4 plus 4. It's not much, but it affects multiple people.
Um,
And it's a bonus action.
I can only cast 1 spell per turn though.
Plus a cantrip.
What's one of the spells that I have that lets me heal 1d8 plus 4? I think it's a 1st level or 2nd level.
Yeah, that would be Cure Wounds is a 1st level that does a d8 plus 4. And then every level above 1st is an extra d8.
Is another d8, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2,
Alright. That's
2nd level, on Shava, and I'm just gonna press my hand to your forehead.
right. 2d8
Okay.
plus 4.
That's right, I don't have to roll.
Shava's gonna be nonplussed just looking at the hand. It's like a deadpan stare, like, what are you doing? Don't touch
What
it.
is this?
An 8 and a 4, plus
Alright,
4, so 16.
16 health, okay. Thank you very much. That's not in character.
What does Shava respond with in character?
Shava will just blink and be like, just thanks.
Alright, Gerald. This Shava in front of you melting is reaching towards you and going like, you can't do this.
I'm gonna have to speak up, and then I'm gonna thrust my sword into it.
whoa!
No, say that in character. You have to say it in character.
I think you did.
You did.
I have to speak up. I can't hear you.
Better. I like it.
So double 12 plus 7, so either one was a 12.
Very
The other
much
one's a
hits.
19.
That's 12. 12 plus 5 is... Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I can math.
Come on,
Click,
man.
clack,
You're a
math
scientist,
rocks.
for God's
17. It's 17.
17?
sake. Is what?
17. I got it, okay? Don't make me question myself.
Well, you asked right.
Yeah, okay, it's 17. Add a 4, that's 18, 19, 20, it's 21. It's
Yeah.
21, and then I add in the 2, and it's 23.
Yes.
Okay, so 23 on the first swing.
How do you want to do this?
Oh boy,
fuck.
Shava's just gonna be like, saying like, you can't, whatever, hit me, you gotta speak up.
Ice water.
Yeah, just flat side of the blade, just steaming like fire.
Squashes.
I love
Looking at
it.
with the sword.
And you watch, as you can now see, as the Shava image collapses into red ooze, you see that it was attached to the main body by a slimy tether of
Ew.
that was sort of like connecting the two, and the tether just sort of melts, and from where it attaches to the creature, there's just like a hole that opens, and the rest just sort of dissolves and comes apart and just becomes a huge red mess on the ground.
Gross.
I'm just gonna stand there and just press the fire sword and just keep boiling this thing. Like, I gotta make sure it's all cooked.
It starts bubbling under your blade.
Cass is gonna peek over the edge of the roof she's on and be like, Gerald, you're not gonna do that to me, right?
Like, he doesn't even hear you. He's just like, motherfucking grind, fucking.
She's gonna like shrink back so you just see like hands and the bit of head like, I'm not going down there.
Yeah,
Cook every last picture of fucking body, you piece of filth.
you see Miles clutch his head and just go shake his head and come to his senses. Like,
Yeah, he comes to Gerald just cursing his head off, cooking Randy.
yeah. He says, my head, what happened?
Is Randy dead?
Oh yeah.
Dead.
he's being dead, and he's being double dead, but he's being cooked.
Boiled.
Says, Miles goes, my speech. I need to give my speech.
Gerald just doesn't even notice him, doesn't even care. Oh,
I'm gonna go grab the axe that was in that direction, just put a hand on Miles' back and just push him towards the podium like, yep, come on.
Thank
I
you.
was making her way towards you guys, by the way.
Oh, I'll be going with Shama.
And on the way
Yeah.
to the podium, I'm gonna grab neither axe.
Does Shava get her memory back?
Currently, no.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'll keep you posted.
I'll keep you posted.
So Gerald is gonna sit there and just after he's like, that looks cooked enough. He's gonna take like a jar or whatever. He's gonna scoop up some brandy juice,
All right.
and he's gonna take that and he's gonna write on the jar. He's gonna cap it. And he's gonna write on the jar with maybe it's like some charcoal or something or whatever he's got. He's just gonna write "bitch" on it and then put it in his backpack.
Cass is
Does
sweating.
Gerald actually have a jar to put him in?
Good.
I'll
You don't
allow
see it, but she is like, what the fuck?
And
I have a glass bottle.
Gerald, you can go ahead and mark down. You can go ahead and mark down Oblex slime in your inventory.
I have a lot of.
Oh, it's an oblet.
It was an
Okay.
oobleck.
I have a lot of things.
Specifically, an Elder
Specifically.
Oblex.
Oh,
Yeah, that's can.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I have. What are my other possessions? I have a bucket, a fancy pink dress. I have 2 dragon scale shields. I have bone dice. I have a bronze chalice, a dragon tail, dragon claw, dragon teeth, a vial of dragon blood. What piece of oatmeal do you need? Oobleck slime.
You just have like a whole collection of monster parts.
I
Yep.
love it. I love
Yep.
it so much.
So apparently, remember how we were remarking at how tasteless shit was in Balstrad? I have fucking what's it called? What's it called? I don't remember. Hold on.
Oh, you have something that makes things taste better, don't you?
Yeah,
You bought that
yeah, I do.
from the screamy
Yep.
gnome shopkeeper.
Yep. Heward's handy spice pouch.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Fuck!
Oops.
Okay, so Cass is staying up on the roof,
All right.
just kind of watching from a distance, like, ah.
Fair.
Well,
I'm just following Shava.
Cut my hands and just go, guys, he's dead.
Yeah, Miles is going to make his way to the podium now.
No thumbs up from Zergo. Just cool. Now we have other shit to deal with.
Shava doesn't remember Miles, so she's just gonna pass him.
Oh God! So Gerald is gonna go up to Shava and just be like, "Hello there, Shava. You look beaten up."
I've been better. What
Yeah,
happened?
I'll say you mostly remember Gerald.
Gerald's just gonna sit there and just
Hard to
go,
forget.
Just go. You look a little out of it. You got slapped by Randy. Did he slop your memories like a straw and drinking?
That would explain a few things.
I drink your memories. Drink them up.
So what you're telling me is you're kind of, what's the word? Oh, your marbles are on the right place. Well, you know what? You know what should probably jog your memories? You know what'll bring them back?
Shava's just gonna like cautiously glare.
He's going to pull out the small pink dress that he has. Push it around here. It'll get the memories going real good.
Sean,
Sean
you
was gonna-
probably remember that shit.
I do remember. Yeah, Shava remembers that. Shava's gonna dash. Shava's double moving away.
I'm going to follow and just like accept her. No!
She's just booking it.
So, in the background, this like
Scooby-Doo ass face.
this yakety sax playing as Gerald runs after Java.
Chiyoko is just gonna like stare at Gerald, baffled at how he was just about to kill some of his teammates or the last time I saw him.
Now he's chasing her Shava around with a pink dress.
Matt, nobody, Chioko, sometimes you just look at somebody and you wonder what is going on inside their head.
I'm fairly certain that song plays in Gerald's head on a regular basis.
On constant loop, yes.
Fucking hate that. Fuck you.
Anyway, so Miles will get onto the podium and turn and address the crowd in front of him. What are the rest of you doing? Are you all watching his speech, or?
I'm gonna slowly
I've been
make my
shoving
way.
him through the podium.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly make my way down from the roofs and just, ow, like
Oh yeah, I've got no clue where Cass is.
limping over to wherever the rest of you are. Like, what is going on?
Shava's too busy
Lit
to
up. I'm
answer.
shoving Miles to the podium.
I'm gonna go and cast.
Trying to
Can
Shove
I
and
see
Gerald
Cass?
Yakety sax.
Cass, do I see you right now?
I don't know.
You-
I was heading back towards the podium. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, if she's
I'm-
heading back,
I'm
you can
still
see
with
her.
Shava and Gerald.
What did you say, Quinn?
You can if she's
You're
heading
in
back.
the Yakety sax run.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm like coming up next to you, like, hi. Ow.
Cure. Am I able to cure wounds?
You can cast it again.
All right, I'll cast it again at the second level.
All right.
Can I grapple Shava, DM?
You are
Oh,
faster
God.
than her.
Wait, what?
Sure, first.
7 plus 4, 11. Take 11 health. Had it.
Gee, thanks.
I'll say
Look,
Shava,
it's what I've got. Can you do better?
It's all right.
Shava, Gerald is gaining on you. I'll say that.
He is.
Yeah, he is faster than you.
Oh, jeez.
He came after me, 99 AC.
Hey, Tyler, you should.
You do have
I mean,
to
we
mention,
never took it away, so
you
you could always spin on your heels and give him a geyser.
could also dimension door, just saying.
Could also
Actually,
dimension
you know
door
what
that.
I was gonna do?
Mhm.
You know what I was gonna do? Just because I was thinking about dimension door, but just because I don't use this enough, like I really don't, and I really want to use it more. So I was gonna run towards the nearest wall and use spider climb.
Gerald, as her chasing Shava, she is just like full on, just like horizontal runs up.
Can I climb after her?
You'd be slower than her, but I'll say this is just how the
Fine.
chase continues. This is how Shava maintains
God
distance.
damn it.
I climb after her.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, but this is how.
Yeah.
This
Shava-
basically stops you from closing the gap.
Yeah.
Anytime you start the game, you can just go up a wall and get further away.
Anyway,
God damn it.
so
Hackety sacks.
once he's up on the podium, Zergo, are you going to go into the crowd or just so I have an idea of where everyone is?
Probably.
I guess I'm by like the side of the podium where.
Okay. I'll say the
I'll
rest.
Sure,
follow
follow it.
Cass, so I'm over by Cass.
I can say the three of you that
Right to the podium.
Just to make sure no
I'll
more
do it the whole
fuck shit
time.
happens,
sure.
or if this guy decides to chicken out,
Mhm.
I can at least pretend to be him.
Yeah, the three of you.
I'm just
can-
gonna
I am
start trying
right
to
next
clean
to
up my
you.
face, after gurgling on my own blood.
Mhm.
Oh, that's smart.
So you're
Like,
welcome. Yeah.
my friends just got severely injured part in your ass. You're giving this speech.
Mhm. Miles will turn and address the crowd. Sort of steel himself and clear his throat. He will say, I know that many of you are suffering. This has been an era of hardship for this city, and I thought it would be, and though it would be easy to lay the blame entirely on the invading army approaching our doorstep, I fear that many of you are correct in that the Council has not handled this crisis as effectively as it should have. I accept responsibility for the enormous expectations that I have so far failed to live up to, and I stand before all of you today to ask for a second chance. The Tearstone army will be here in 2 days' time, and we will have no hope to fight them if we are too busy fighting amongst ourselves. We must stand united. This is more crucial more now than ever. For many of you, I know that even if we defend the city, it will not be enough for you to forgive me or my colleagues. I accept that, and a promise that once this is over, I will personally see to it that the Council puts your needs above all else in the days, weeks, and months following this conflict. We're almost on the other side, my friends. In a few days, this nightmare will be over, and it's up to your cooperation to ensure it isn't replaced by something worse. Thank you. And
That was pretty decent.
took a lot of time to write that. A moment passes. You're gonna start the clapping. All right.
Yeah, no. We'll slowly start the clap.
I will have that give him advantage on his roll, and that'll do it. The crowd will join in applause. And it looks like, and you can see what looks to be a moment of hope and peace on their faces.
In the background on the rooftops, come on, you all look beautiful.
Also, as a point of order, if Randy had succeeded in draining Miles' memories, he wouldn't have remembered that speech.
I figured something like that. He wouldn't remember the speech, or he wouldn't remember agreeing to not the demon thing.
Also worth noting that Randy would then be able to impersonate him and could teleport and give his own speech as Miles.
Oh no! Oh
Not
no!
technically Mr. Randy Pan.
Not anytime.
no.
Randy's fucking dead, dude.
Well, yeah,
Fuck you
that's
have
why
been
it's
stopped.
So it's safe for me to tell you this now that you thwarted it very effectively. It's like, let me tell you, if Randy had successfully drained his memories on Miles once, he wasn't going to stick around.
I figured. That's one target.
Good to know he's a coward at heart.
Well, he had not a coward. He just had a very specific goal that you were very effective at preventing him from.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, I think he kind of knew that in a straight fight in the 5-on-1 probably wasn't going to go his way.
I still like he made a calculated risk that didn't go his way. Pretty colors. Gerald flexes to cover his eyes. Him makes another calculated risk. You wouldn't hurt Chava. Yes, the fuck I would.
Yes, Arrow.
I will admit, I did picture a version of this playing out where, upon him forgetting his speech in the aftermath of this, one of you would be forced to go up and give a speech for him.
Upon him forgetting his speech, what?
I envisioned a version of this where one of you would have to give a speech in his place, and that would have been fun.
Oh, I probably would have. I probably would have turned into him and just been like,
Oh, that would have worked.
yeah.
Yeah, we could have. Cass is uniquely qualified to help with that.
It would have also been a potentially really good Zergo moment for him to. But it worked out.
There we go.
Anyway, after the speech
Dream work.
and everything has died down, I assume eventually Shava, either you tires Gerald out or some. How do you see this resolving?
With
we're
Shava in a pink dress.
Shava's not
They're just both tired.
Hey, so it's like Chava's 10 feet away from me. I'm 10 feet away from her. I'm doubled over, hands on my knees. Her the same. Go on, Chava. You know, look really good on you, I swear.
As Miles walks back into all of your mist, he says, "Is it always like this?"
Always.
Every day.
Chioko's just gonna kind of look over at you guys and just kind of look back down and just go, huh. Good to know.
Get used to it.
All right, Miles. You have a game plan?
Yes. Next on the agenda, I think, was to visit my predecessor and have a bit of a meeting to discuss the impending invasion. Maybe get some
We're all
advice.
going to
You want us
weirdly
there?
walk over and put his arm around Miles and go, yeah, I've got a game plan. I know how to stop the Tearstone army. All you gotta do is help me put this stress on my friend over there. That's step one.
Gerald, leave him alone.
If you'd like to,
And leave Shava alone, for
if you-
fuck's sake.
if you'd like to take some time to recuperate first, that is also acceptable.
Yes, please.
Are we gonna be doing this meeting
Yeah,
in
you
this session?
guys go.
We're
You
not
guys
done
go
yet.
sit down.
I know. I'm just asking if that's possibly happening.
Probably.
If what's
Maybe.
happening?
This meeting that they're talking about the invasion.
Oh yeah, I mean it seems like that is going to be the next item on the agenda, unless there's stuff you guys want to do first. Miles is willing to go by your schedule essentially, although he doesn't want to not take too much time. But if there's anything quickly you want to get out of the way before that, he is.
Well,
okay.
the question it's more of some character questions I would want to flesh out before that.
Oh, okay.
but
We
we
can do that on the way, or
we don't have to be at the meeting.
No, not like for the party for myself.
Yeah, for her, yeah.
Because I would have unique insight in the Tearstone invasion because I was in a place that got invaded,
Right.
but I don't actually have all of that concretely down for how they did it
Sure. I mean,
in my actual mind. So I just wanted to know if that would be something my character would be good for. Right there.
I'll keep that in mind. We don't need to necessarily flesh it out beforehand. We can improvise some of that.
I don't mean flesh it out beforehand. I mean for myself. I don't have it completely down for my character. I was going to ask if we needed to discuss that outside of the game.
Not outside. As it
don't worry. I invented the Tearstones and their tactics.
Also true. But yeah, no. If
I
something
thought you hindered it.
if something comes up in the meeting, I can just let you know, Matt.
Okay, that's just good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
for my own
Look,
sake.
don't worry. The entirety of how the Tear Stones function, operate, and take over cities. Me and Quillen have already gone over that, from units to tactics to who's in charge.
To an extent. I don't know if we've gone into the minutiae of their military, like
Gerald know that. In character.
You know some of it.
Gerald knows some of it up until the point when he was banished.
Mhm.
Okay.
If they've changed anything, he's not going to know.
Mhm. But yeah,
Alright.
would you all like to take a short rest first, though?
Yes, please.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm down.
If you guys want to take a long rest, that's fine.
It is.
I would
It
love
is.
that.
I want to take a short.
It's too early. It's like midday, so it's too soon after your previous long rest. Long rest is like meant to be full sleeping at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they all want a short rest, I guess I'll go around. Is there like any weapon shops in the city?
There's not going to be much. Good supply routes have been hit.
Right.
True.
We got told, so there isn't going to be much.
There are
Oh.
blacksmiths and such, but you know they are probably limited in resource.
Alright, question. I have the option to either recover or use cleric hit dice for my short rest.
Oh no,
Do I only get
that's how it works. That is how it works. Recover is just something you do if you.
but is it something I only get once per long rest?
No, recover is just that. That's just like if there are any maximum hit point changes that you got hit.
Oh,
with, that you need to
I
reset.
misread it then. Okay.
Yeah, no. The main thing you're just using hit dice one at a time until you're done.
Alright.
Yeah, you use hit dice. You recover any short rest abilities.
Also, Shava, at the conclusion of this long rest, your memories will return. Or short
Ah.
rest.
Awesome. Shaman just like shakes her head and you're like, that was unpleasant.
Well,
I guess in the
Everyone
meantime,
tried
I'm
their
gonna
stuff
try
on
to find-
intelligence and memories, especially with keen mind. Losing her memories is probably traumatic to her.
Oh yeah.
Cass is gonna lean over and be like, "Glad I don't do that, huh?"
I'm gonna try and find a place.
Very.
People look at her and be like, you're gonna be angry about this for a while, aren't you?
What? me? Oh, Cass.
Yeah. I don't know about angry, just uncomfortable.
You're gonna be hung up on this.
Anytime like Gerald like moves his hand in a broad direction towards Cass, she flinches a little bit.
Shovel will pat Cass on the shoulder and be like, I understand.
All right,
He's
Gerald.
scarred.
Gerald, you wanted to look for a blacksmith?
I do. Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith?
I'll just say, what do you want to try and accomplish there? What do you want to acquire?
Well, I have these. I have a dragon tail. I have dragon claws. I have dragon teeth.
Oh,
Blood. I got rainy bitch slime.
Bitch
Oh.
slime.
I have a bucket.
She's a little offended by the slime being put in a jar and labeled bitch, even if it was an enemy that we all hated. She's a little like, "Nyeh,
so
I don't know if I like that.
you're specifically looking for a blacksmith who can craft these things, then?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Alright, this is a straight roll for me. 15.
15. Unfortunately, the blacksmiths are in they're in short supply in general right now, and that coupled with the fact that crafting with dragon parts and assorted monster bits is something that an extremely talented smith would need to do. So unfortunately, there's not really anyone in this city that has the resources or experience to do that right now.
He'll just put it away and go.
Okay. But are you all done with your short rest now? All right.
Yeah, I already short rested.
Yeah, I short rested.
So
So-
would you all like to go with Miles now, or do you have anything else you'd like to do first?
Oh, Gerald's gonna come back After doing some searching. I see you're all together. First things first. Right. That house that I tried to burn down in a drunken stupor. So I learned that there was a bag of food underneath the floorboards.
Yes, we went through that part.
Well, I had an idea or thought while I was going around and talking to different blacksmiths. I thought, wait a minute. Well, maybe they have like food somewhere. Maybe they're like sneaking it in. I don't know. We could try and find just kind of look at Shava and then just like lean into Zergo, Emma, and see if she knows where the food might be, and then we could give it to all the people.
Shava does hear that, by the way. She's an elf.
Right. If we could possibly accomplish that, kind of like quell the people a little bit.
What's this about food? This is Miles.
Oh, did Miles say that?
Yeah, that was Miles.
So Charles is going to turn like from Zergo to Miles. Oh, you're champion.
You said something about burning a house?
Yeah, okay, look, I had one too many. I may have tried to burn down somebody's house.
We stopped him.
I found some food in the traitor's floorboards of her house. That's your champion, right? Her name's Hammer?
All right, Emma, understood.
So we think if we can find her, maybe she knows where more food might be to get that to like the people. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's possible she only had a supply for herself, and that's what we found.
And that's the risk we take.
That's worth a shot. Do you have any leads on on her potential whereabouts?
I have no clue.
Well, it's worth keeping in mind at least.
Shava has a pleasantly strained smile because she heard the entire thing.
I mean, if anything, we could always, raid the Tearstone Army's supply line. They gotta have some stuff keeping that army going.
Well, I have scouts keeping an eye on them, and that's part of what I'd like to talk to Harland about.
Ooh, raid.
Well, they've been just keeping me abreast of the state of their army and the forces that we're going to be dealing with, and I'll be asking for her help in best utilizing our advantages.
Cass is gonna raise an eyebrow. Are we thinking of a loud way in? And then leaning in a little bit or a clever way in?
Gerald's just gonna look at Cass and go, I think we're gonna do the Gerald way in.
Gerald, no, I'm not turning into you again.
Okay.
You always want to do the Gerald way in. Nobody else likes the Gerald way.
Hear me out.
What's the Gerald way?
It involves Chimera.
He points to Shala. We have me, we have Shala, and Cass. 3 Geralds. Look, I'm not saying you like turning into me. I mean, I like it a lot. I look really heckin' good, if I gotta say so myself. But I am number 1. I am the top of that list.
And I've gotten into their freaking places either looking like you or looking like one of them.
Miles is.
I can do it again.
This sounds.
There's
like
a million things Cass could turn into to sneak in there.
Look, Miles says, this sounds like something we should probably just hold on to and maybe come back to at a later point. Right now, I think I'd like to get on with this meeting if you'd all like.
Fair enough. Let's go.
All right.
So as they're walking, Gerald's gonna whisper to Kyoko. So the Gerald way in.
No.
You'll explain that to her as you go.
I love it.
And you will come to you knowing where Harland is staying these days. You will lead Miles to the arena and Gallen's place, which with a knock on the door. It'll open and Galland and Harland will greet you. Harland will say, Miles, this is an unexpected surprise. And he says, yes, I was convinced that I should be a bit more cooperative in attempting to avert this crisis. And you have persuasive friends. She says, come in, I guess. There's no sign of, what's his name? Krav. It seems like they probably just moved him to somewhere more convenient.
Yeah, to an actual secure location.
Damn, I would have liked to taunt him again.
But yeah, as you go in, Miles says, why don't I start with what I know about the forces, and you can tell me what you think. I think the main purpose of this meeting, I would say, is to go over what these people can contribute to this endeavor specifically, because I can talk to you later about the minutiae of tactics and that sort of thing. I think for now we should focus on you all, and he gestures to all of you, and how you would like to contribute. So, with that being the case, here's what I have learned. They have a sizable force, more than enough to combat the size of our forces. Specifically, their assets include several of these mage units that I believe we've heard a little about. I don't know much about them specifically, but tattoos on the arms, scouts of reported.
Yes.
I don't want to fuck with them.
Nasty bastards.
We've had our encounters. They throw quite the fire party. It's not fun.
They like to fly, and then they like to shoot you from height with fire. Also, they can't be reasoned with because there's not much of a brain left in them. Little nutty.
So I take it that they'll be used for artillery in that case.
Yes, they will.
That said, if they're wizards, I imagine a volley of arrows should be quite effective against them.
Yeah, probably your best bet.
Shoot them right out of the sky.
Arrows would be good. Also, if you get close to them, they're not too good. And, if you're right up in their face, they're mostly for, like, a big area. That's what they go for.
Tie ropes to the arrows. Pull them down close.
True. If several of them group up, I think it will be useful to have a response team that can deal with that before we incur too many losses as a result.
Do you have any fireable nets?
Nets.
Weighted nets.
Galland will pipe up and says, yeah, there are, we use them a bunch in the arena.
Those would be useful if you wanted to bring them down without using men to pull them down. You just weigh them down.
What was that, Gerald?
You have ballistas?
I feel like ballistas are usually used. This is the DM speaking. I feel like ballistas are usually used by the attacking force. Are they usually?
They can be defensive.
Okay.
They can absolutely be defensive.
Okay.
Yeah, they can be.
Typically, ballistas would be wall mounted in defense.
Right.
With attack. They're being.
It's more of a thing. I guess. Yeah. I guess they're more effective on offense because they're used to attack like buildings and such. Right.
I've always seen them used as defense.
Okay.
Like wall defense, but whatever you say.
They can be used as a siege weapon, but they also can be used as a shock and awe tactic.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very much like hit a large amount of attacking forces.
Okay.
You see,
Yeah,
do we have any ballistas?
Miles will say, yes, we have, I believe, two ballistas. on the walls.
So
When the heck did we get those?
my next
Don't ask when you got
Question.
them. Bless yourself that you even have two.
you got any powder barrels?
Are you gonna tie powder barrels into ballistas?
Gerald, that weighs the ballista shot down too much, my friend.
It doesn't matter if it's way down. You wait for them to get in close and he's like making noises of like a battle and like they'll be like, oh, run over the gate, and he'll be like, they'll be like, haha, you didn't have much rope.
Miles is doing this.
Like, Cass is pinching the bridge of her nose. Oh, God.
Miles.
Why did we break the powder kegs and set them off with the ballista? I was thinking.
Miles says, so I looked into our powder keg supply when you suggested that as a tactic a while ago. We have a total of 150 barrels.
Whoa!
That said, you suggested a strategy wherein we trap the enemy behind the walls and then use the barrels to blow them up or something?
Yeah, evacuate most of the town to the other side. Let the enemy in. And
There's two things I can see this going, and it really depends on what you all think we should do. The first strategy is a bit more risky. It's called the turtle strategy. It was invented by my great-great-great-grandpappy. It was outnumbered, right? So you see, what you do is you bury the barrels in the kind of center part of town. Essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to make the enemy force think that they're sieging your city. You put up a little bit of a fight because you don't want them to get weary and be like, oh, this is too easy. What the hell is going on? So you fight them off. You lead them into the center of town, right? And then you fuck off and blow it. And if you get enough of their forces, it can be a big surprise because they won't be expecting it. The other, which is a less risky way, is we dig around the town from whatever side we think they're going to come, or the whole town if we think we can do that. We barrel the kegs, bury the kegs in a ditch and fireboat.
All right.
The third plan, now that I'm thinking of it, I would probably, it would be very risky because it would be all or nothing. We take all the kegs that we can. We try and figure out where they're coming from, where they're going to set up, because, the army's going to set up and they're going to... Actually, wait a minute. No, that's a terrible idea. Minefield. And we turn the kegs into landmines.
If you can get enough accurate shots to set them off.
That's a fair point. But... yeah, we can turn them into landmines or, whatever they're coming from, they could, because, what they're going to do as armies, they're going to sit up on the hill before they charge in, and then right as they charge in, just blow the fuck out of them.
Cass is going to turn to Shava. Do you know any ruins that can, detonate when you ask? Just a little bit of fire enough to light a barrel, perhaps?
I don't know any.
Damn.
I know Sacred Flame. I don't know
think
how
they would
useful
work if
that
they were
would be.
underground.
Can
I
Warlock?
really like that.
Maybe if we
If we evacuate everyone, I feel like the fire mages are going to have their way with everybody. Because you leave yourself really area
Sacred
open.
Flame has a range of 60 feet.
But we can bury them, and then we can get a long fuse and, put it on the ground, light it.
No, it's not that. It's when you have to evacuate everyone, you lose any defensive capabilities of the city, and with those assholes flying overhead, the archers can no longer take shelter behind walls or barricades. They're just out in the open.
Well, when it comes to, if you were to evacuate the people, it would have to be, you get them way away from the city, keeping them...
Why don't we do
behind the
half
city.
and half?
Half and half?
Yeah, we put up a good fight on the outside, and if they start bleeding onto the inside too much, then we set
we
up
have a backup plan?
barrels we have buried, yeah.
Set up the
Oh, wait,
barrels and
wait.
backup.
What did you say, RJ?
I don't know if it'd be a good idea or not, but we could potentially put the kegs at the gates, so if they start getting into the gates, we blow them up and then, collapse the whole wall and rubble. They can't get in, at least they gotta climb over it.
Depends on how the rubble falls. If it falls in the wrong place, it just creates a bigger opening.
That's a fair
If
point.
it's an explosion, the rubble will be everywhere, not just piled down.
Probably gonna scratch
It'll
that.
probably launch rubble into our forces as well.
That's a fair point. Alright, bad idea.
This idea of half and half, Harland will cut in.
Yeah.
What if we could do half of the barrels outside where we think they're going to come in, and the other half inside for the turtle idea?
Yeah.
So suppose what we could do is how many opening? Well, first thing we need to know is where they're coming from. Second thing we need to know is what gates they're going to try and go through. And what we can do is we can line or we can build fortifications to funnel them down a singular street, and that is where we bury them under the street, and we make a line so that we fight and we push them back as they push against us, and then when we get enough of them in, we light the suckers.
We have fuses lit back, or long fuses, so that we can light them back so we're far away enough to not get hit by the explosions by the time they go off, but it will hit them.
How do we make
And
it
then-
along the fortifications?
They go off. The most important thing is once they detonate, there will be nothing but shock and confusion and disarray in their ranks. They will try to regroup, but that's when you go in and start killing in the confusion. That's the best time to strike.
Very well. How do we, if we were to funnel them, how do we make it less obvious that we're doing so?
Make it less obvious that we're doing so. Okay. Well,
If you make it janky enough, it could just look like we're trying to set up defense points.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
a
you could
wonderful
put up weak defense walls that look just enough.
Hide all of the townspeople who aren't fighting in the Colosseum, right? And make it look like carts and garbage and bags and shit line the streets and make it look like people are all leaving in a hurry.
Galland will sort of like stroke his sort of dragonborn scaly chin and go like, it's not bad. It's a little devious.
Combine that with some pure fortifications along the actual choke point, stick a few purposefully weaker fortifications in the middle that they'll break through, and they won't think about the ones on the sides if we're still pushing at the front.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Very well. If we can make this work, it could turn the tide. Miles will cut in.
And
You first.
the other important thing to keep in mind is that I am sort of important, not super important, but important enough that I am most likely at the top of the Tier Stone shit list right now. We use that to our advantage. They're gonna want me alive, and the more important thing is whatever son of a bitch catches me is gonna get honor and glory, and most likely a big fat promotion.
Actually, that's not a bad point.
I hate
Also,
to admit it, but I think we need to play the 3 Gerald game.
Well, not necessarily, because to be fair, remember, minus Chi, we're all wanted. Wants our heads.
Yeah, but they want him alive.
Right, but you say right, but all I'm saying is we can also split them because, like Gerald said, they all want him, but if not everyone sees him, but they see the other fugitives, you think they won't split to try to catch
My point
Lawrence's
is,
most
if
wanted?
he's at one point and catches one group's attention, I'm at another point and catch an entire different group's attention that can't see him, and Shava's at another doing the same thing. We've got 3 different groups all going for Gerald.
Harland will go.
Gerald Platt.
That might just be the better idea.
Harland will actually sort of like look really thoughtful and says, "Do you have a way to make the real Gerald invisible?
Sorry, what did you say?
Will Gerald what?
You have a way to make Gerald invisible. The real one, I mean.
Hold on. Do I have invisibility?
Do any of you guys know that?
I don't know.
I probably wouldn't.
I don't think I do.
We might be.
I could wear a cloak. I mean, Gerald has a cloak that he hasn't used in a while that he can use to cover himself.
Here, let me just.
Why would we want to make our original Gerald invisible?
Well, I'm just saying it's a shell game, and we might be able to enlist Norin's help for this. Actually, she knows a lot of spells. She might have that in her repertoire. But the principle of a shell game is you create a target, but you know the shell game where the ball is under one of the 3 shells, except it isn't. The real way the shell game works is that the person running it just has the ball in their palm the whole time.
I'm not sure I follow this versus their idea.
If we have multiple Geralds running around and none of them is the real one, that would free up the real Gerald to do well. To be fair, that would require that Gerald be needed for something else. So I don't know. It's a thought, but I
don't know what else he would need to be doing.
The other thing
I understand your point. I just don't know what else he would be doing.
The other thing.
I don't know if this is.
Also, to be fair, Shava and Cass can only stay Gerald for so long.
I can stay Gerald for as long as I want. Thank you very much.
Can you fight your normal style as Gerald? It seems like you'd be.
The whole point of that gambit, I'm not going to be fighting. I'm going to be teasing them and running away.
That's
maybe taking pot shots, but nothing that'll make me look like not Gerald.
That is, however, a good point. Is anyone taking part in this plan isn't going to be able to do a whole lot else for, say, fighting off high risk targets.
I can before I turn into Gerald.
That's what I'm saying.
Many of them plug in.
If we're to employ this plan, it's best to do so at an opportune time.
Most likely when they get into the city.
I don't think that. I don't
yeah,
know.
if once they start getting into the city, all I need is to dip into a corner and I'll be good to go.
I mean, technically, me too.
Galland will say, this plan could also potentially be useful for luring them into a specific spot for the detonation.
That's also, that is a very good point.
Yeah, just
I thought
have
that was
Gerald
the plan, was to lure them towards a detonation.
Yes. The other thing, which I don't know if this, we'd have to look into it. The Tearstones, they have a very big information network. And I can almost certainly assure you that word has reached my dear old dad, and ergo my brother, that I'm in this area. I'll bet you money on that one. And let's just say, dear old brother, the better of me in a very long time.
That brings up one good question. In your, I can't believe I'm saying it this way, professional opinion, what's the highest ranking officer they're going to have in this? Is your brother going to be involved because of you?
If I was a cunt-faced, two-timing, backstabbing, petty son of a bitch, I would most certainly be involved if I knew that my contempt were around.
Miles will say, my scouts have a bit of intel in that regard. They picked up that the person leading the Tearstone troops does in fact seem to be the son of Lord Tearstone himself.
I ask because it's, we've all gotten tougher, but Lawrence's personal guard gave us a real run for the money last time.
Well, that's fine, but now that we know that Lawrence is involved, there's a couple of things we can exploit.
You mean the fact that he's a cunt?
Well, yes, that's kind of par for the course. But my brother,
Does anyone have any giant elks? He hates those.
Where's Spine Ripper?
Where's Spine Ripper in some tavern? He came after me. Naughty nutter. Fucker.
So post possible inside city explosion, I'm assuming after that speech we have people that are willing to fight to keep their home the way it is?
Well, they don't necessarily need to fight, but we are going to need some people to dig, to plant the barrels.
Well,
It would help if we had more than just us fighting an entire army.
Well,
we
have
should,
we
right?
have a
We
militia. There are,
Okay. It would probably be smartest if we pick the spot we want this army to blow up in here the most and station the militia just outside so when the explosions are done, we can run in and take the rest of the survivors out.
Well, we'll be positioning it. We'll be positioning our military as needed throughout the siege. That is what an army does.
Well, at least some of them by the explosions, in case this needs to happen, because I highly doubt they're going to run the whole way without being noticed. And then
around the city.
Miles says there's also other information that I've been waiting to share for an opportune moment. Specifically, the particular assets that the Tearstone army seems to have. They seem to have allied with some sort of force of hobgoblins to supplement their numbers.
Are you kidding me?
You'll recall
hobgoblins.
You'll recall that you did actually encounter some hobgoblins in that one camp, the sort of teleporty ninja-y ones.
Oh, those
Great.
guys.
Oh yeah. The ones your dad barbecued.
He'll say it appears to be a full hobgoblin encampment with a warlord at the helm. They also have some beasts, specifically wargs and a wyvern.
How hard
I might know
would it
someone
get,
who might be able to help spook some of them away.
How hard do you think it would get? How hard do you think it would be to get those hobgoblins to turn on the Tearstones?
I mean, we could kill them. Wait. If we kill that leader, are they the type of race that,
They would just put someone else in.
Okay, I was going to say, maybe I kill the leader and then they listen to me.
No, sadly, hobgoblins don't work like that. But given that that's somebody outside the Tearstones, aka someone who doesn't necessarily respect your dad, if we can get a little friction, at the very least, we can have one side wipe out the other.
Well, hobgoblins aren't necessarily smart, so I mean, he's just gonna reach in and pull out his
Miles
ring.
Miles will sort of squint at that and says, "Hobgoblins are actually by far the most intelligent of the goblinoid races. They are they are renowned for their military tactics specifically."
Gerald is a professional by no means.
I'm aware that
don't take it personally.
Yes.
He's a professional on Tearstones only.
That said,
Throwing his sword around.
There was one last thing, and that is apparently that the scouts have reported that they've heard the hobgoblins discussing some sort of secret weapon they have. They haven't seen what it is, but...
Oh, I don't like that.
We should steal it. We should steal it, and we should cuddle the wyvern and ride it back. That'll work, right?
I think the wyvern would rather eat you.
You can call my dad and have him turn into a wyvern.
Do you have means of...
I mean, is your dad going to be down for that?
I don't know.
Do you have means of contacting this individual?
I don't know. Do you know anyone who knows sending?
I mean, Norton, probably. Tyler?
I just realized something.
What?
We technically have a supply line going to Shawa's home right now.
How many times can we use that transportation helm?
Roughly twice a day, depending on what I roll every morning.
Wait, no, I have it now. I told you to give it to
You never
me.
took it from me.
Give it to me.
Yeah, you never.
Give it to me. You irresponsible drunk.
I got drunk once.
I will punch you.
Go ahead.
I mean, that one, you got drunk once and immediately started misusing the items we've given you.
Yeet.
I misused it
So
once.
Cass has
but I
gotten
got
drunk
drunk
0
once.
times.
Do you
And
know
Cass
where
has
I
gotten
live?
drunk 0 times.
No, where do you live?
Chavez is gonna think about it like about 10,000 miles that way.
What the fuck?
The actual number is probably not quite that. Like, at all. But probably more like a couple thousand.
I mean, if it's a whole other continent.
I mean, we could always teleport into the throne room of my dear old dad and kill him.
No, that sounds like a horrible
Gerald.
idea. I don't want to die today. I almost did that.
Gerald.
He's only got a thunder hammer.
Gerald, I'm
That!
pretty sure your dad would wipe the floor with us.
Yeah. You should have seen what he did to that one chancellor.
I don't think I want to.
His face.
I don't want to know. Gerald, stop.
Barbecuing.
Stop while you're ahead.
Back on topic.
Please.
Back on topic.
Oh, it was horrifying.
Gerald. Back on the invasion plan, buddy.
Eyes popped like popcorn.
Gerald.
God.
DM.
Just like in his face.
Zergo's just gonna backhand him like, Gerald.
Back to reality.
Yeah. From my memory.
Is it Tyler?
What counts as one object? Would like a bag filled with stuff count as one object?
If you're talking like like for Dimension Door, or
For teleportation. It says like a single object that you can see within range.
Yeah.
What about stuff on a person? Because what me and Zergo could do is we could like dump all of our shit, teleport, load up, and then teleport back.
Yeah, I mean anything you're carrying would transport with you, I think.
Okay.
So, you know, me and
Bag holding?
Zergo have the highest carrying capacities.
Anybody have a bag of holding?
Sadly, no.
No one has.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure I gave you the opportunity to buy one, but you didn't take it.
So
It was
what?
too expensive at the time.
Oh yeah, no, it was way too expensive. None of us could
Gave
afford
us
it.
the chance to buy one, but that was back when none of us had any money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
I mean, I could call my dad, see if he can help.
Phoebe can call her dad.
He
I
wants
More
to.
manpower, the better.
I get a few things that we could need.
Galland will say, I'm
Wouldn't-
also putting out some feelers for some potential help we could get.
Just
I'll
and
get-
she turns to Galland and Miles like, you don't have anything against phasms, right?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, good. I can call him then.
Gerald is gonna start like taking off like all of his gear and dumping all of his shit out on the like in the corner.
Gerald, what are you doing?
And he's only gonna keep his sword. I'm getting rid of all of my stuff because wherever we end up going to get supplies with the crown, I'll carry it, you know?
Mm.
You guys go get supplies. I'm gonna see if I can't talk my dad into helping in
I mean, look,
political matters.
I would appreciate it, but he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
Again.
My carrying capacity is 270.
You have to admit he would be helpful. In some
Extremely.
ways.
He
Even if
would
he
be
doesn't
extremely
actually
helpful.
fight, if we were to do reconnaissance with him, it would help immensely.
It would be a massive help. Are you kidding me? Then we could have you and him as the reconnaissance team, and that's about as good as we're ever going to get.
And then Gerald will pat Zergo and say, all right, don't get crap.
I
Yeah.
go now.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
my parents are
pretty
summoners,
strong.
right? Can they summon something that we can bring back?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should square away exactly how to do this first.
probably not on such short notice. Because they would need to get,
Well,
like,
they're busy doing whatever they're gonna do. I can help with planning stuff. If you could just take me to the person who can help me with sending.
Norin, yeah, I can introduce you.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
You've actually met Norin once, but you did not look like yourself, I believe.
Probably not. Is that the was that the library person?
No, that was Yen.
Oh.
Ivy did reconnaissance on
Norm was in a library.
library, yeah. You were the one spying.
Those were the other thing. There were a lot of listen, it's my thing. You can't just say I didn't look like myself and expect me to know exactly who it was.
Fair.
Ass and Chi, you guys go together and try and get your dad, and me, Zergo, and Shavo will think about grabbing some stuff.
And Miles will say, and don't forget the other thing that we need to take care of tonight.
What's
I'll
that?
help with burying barrels and positioning people and whatnot if you need it.
Come on.
Yes.
Miles' friend?
Wait, wasn't that Randy?
No.
It wasn't Randy.
That was a different monster.
All right. I thought that.
Randy was a separate threat, unfortunately.
All right. Well, then we'll be back for that.
Then we'd better go quick. Anybody who needs to take some extra time to heal up, I recommend doing it.
Oh, I'm
We got
gonna
a long-
rest after all this shit's done.
All right. Zergo, might want to dump your crap here. I don't think everything except my main weapon. Your main weapon in your.
Harland will also say to Miles, "Oh yeah, by the way, we have a prisoner for you. So whenever you want."
By the way, what?
Harlan says to Miles that they have a prisoner for him to take custody of.
Oh yeah.
Miles will
But
be
you don't
like,
actually have
"Okay then."
Yeah, no, I was checking my...
your max carry.
Yeah, we were busy while we were gone.
I see. And yeah, Gallant says, come back tomorrow. I'm working on something, but hopefully tomorrow I'll have results for you.
Right. So
Sounds like a
Gerald's
plan.
gonna walk over to Shava and just be like, "All right, take us to this place that you live."
Shav's gonna look up at him and then look over at Zergo and say, "You were coming or not?"
Yeah, I'm coming.
Like this plan.
Let me just double
It's a good
check.
plan.
Okay, I do have 2 charges, so I can do a return trip if we don't make it by dawn. All right, we all
Try to
going?
make this... Yep, let's try to make this quick, gentlemen.
All right, teleportation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fucking NASA.
All right, go ahead and roll me. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, I'll roll D100 for you.
All right,
Just because I think that's more fun.
all right.
Let me just check the thing. Okay. Interesting. Where are you? Where were you you trying to teleport?
Front door, same place I went before.
Front door. Okay. All right. You all watch. Those of you staying behind watch as Shava, Gerald, and Zergo vanish, and I think that's where we'll end for tonight.
Sounds good, because it's almost 10.
Yep, we'll see how that teleport went next time.
Yeah, we'll see how this works out.
You couldn't have rolled lower than a 13.
We'll see. Alright, so that was fun.
That was interesting.
That combat did
Certainly
not
something.
that combat did not go how I was expecting.
That combat went bad.
I think it went
Oh,
great.
man.
I mean, that's what I want my boss monsters to do, is to feel climactic.
So Quinn, give me a better time frame.
For?
Whenever I'm gonna start my campaign, because I feel like everything's all up in the air.
Oh, I didn't know you were waiting for a specific
Well, I have a few rooms left to describe and some monsters to stat out, and